Okay. Let's go on to... Yes, Giggles does appear to be streaming now. And to the current moment.
You never saw this coming.
I didn't. I did not anticipate it whatsoever.
That's a twofer. Like the song and that old video of that person playing Yu-Gi-Oh in VR. You ever see that one?
No.
He was like playing Yu-Gi-Oh in VR but really badly.
Yeah.
And just yelling out things like it was in the anime. Like it was like, and I play this card. The other dude's like, you can't play more than one card in a turn. It's like, I bet you never saw this coming. Pot of Greed. Like, he just kept playing Pot of Greed over and over and over again.
Alright, perfect.
Atlas.
Okay, let's...
Like that guy that done Hold Up the Sky.
Ooh. And let's blow this channel. How do I go again? Pop out to chat.
Immediately flagged for Persona 5 music.
Oh no!
Oh, gun on screen. He ain't got no face. Oh man, it's Arsene.
I think I got the biggest font possible.
Oh, Arsene. Arsene? Arsene?
I mean, both work, right?
He's such a cool persona, and you immediately... Well, I mean, we'll see, but...
We'll see what we do, eh?
Yeah.
We come out in Persona 5,
Yeah.
immediately, like, fusing.
Yeah, and immediately, which is in all the Persona games, they're like, you can use any persona you want. Get rid of Arsene. Like, he's so cool, though.
Why would you, yeah?
Ooh. Oh, this is the new character. Look at her go.
Do you know, what's her name?
I don't know. I just know she's a dancer of some kind. That's really all I know about her.
Okay.
I only played the first game. Well, this game, but without the added stuff. They're having a diamond fight?
I mean, if you've got diamonds enough to have a fight with, why not?
Oh, he's got your heart. Look at that.
Oh, he steals my heart every day.
Oh,
especially that little cat there as well. And this is going to be interesting because for me, I kind of got maybe about 12 to 15 hours into Persona 5.
Oh, tutorial.
Yeah, so I didn't get very far in the game the first time, and I kind of got sidetracked by some other shit and never went back to
Do you
it.
remember when they first announced Persona 5?
Vaguely?
Well, I do. Just the initial like trailer that came out of the dude on the train in like big city Tokyo.
Okay.
Everyone was like, he has glasses on. What does it mean?
What do the glasses mean?
Which does make sense in Persona context. Oh well, oh, you got Persona 4 costumes?
Is that all with Royal or because I have the other game?
Probably Royal. Persona 4 Dancing All Night costumes. Also 3 and 2, but I never played those. Arena costumes, Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Summoner, Catherine costumes, casual, the obligatory swimwear costume. It is a JRPG. Maiden Butler, it's a JRPG.
Christmas
it's a JRPG.
Tracksuit, which I guess what?
If JRPGs love to add extra costumes, it's swimwear, maids and butlers, and Santa hats. Oh yeah, you got all the extra personas.
Okay, cool.
Those are all like the big hitters from the previous games.
Very nice, very nice.
And Picaro, which I think is like an alternate color. Like a real life car sticker, like it.
I wish it was. Is it a car in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's for the car in the game. You can receive various bonuses by...
Sure. Let's get all the bonuses.
Sounds good to me.
Bonuses by accessing the cardboard box in your room with English or Japanese voices.
English?
Yeah, let's go. I like English. I speak it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go okay. I don't. Yeah, whatever.
What's up, Matt?
Hello.
The story is a work of fiction.
The story is a work of fiction.
No crap.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in
Purely coincidental. I'd like to think so.
I knew someone who looked like Igor.
I would definitely like to think though. Redeem vocal impersonation. The commentator. The commentator?
The dude talking now.
Oh, is he? Okay, the voiceover guy.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege.
Sounds like the Law and Order dude.
This game.
In the criminal justice
System. Yeah.
Dum dum.
Dum dum.
Do you agree to the above? Do you want the privilege of partaking in this? A privilege. Alright, game.
Actually, I changed my mind. Let's play FIFA 20 instead.
Alright.
I agree.
Good. You were correct to agree. Oh my god.
Contract has been sealed.
Oh no.
Dum dum.
The world is
By the
not
terms and services of Apple computers, I now own your soul.
and no
Well,
longer
there should be
your
two.
warrior. Those who oppose fate and desire change.
This, if we're just going
Tricksters.
as it happens, we're probably gonna like miss some stuff and kill some people.
Huh?
I don't know if you can do that, but
Yeah, let's see what happens there.
You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
all right.
Fucking hell.
This dude has a thesaurus for bad stuff.
Seems like. Okay.
Oh, a helicopter. That was flying really low and is very small.
Yeah, that was quite close to the water there.
Is this a Detective Conan movie?
It looks like one already. I feel like Conan would be on that helicopter right now. For some reason, he's with
Boy, I'm glad I'm
police
here.
detective and
Yeah.
Kogoro Mori.
I sure have no idea what's his name when he's grown up? What's his name when he's grown up?
Shinichi.
Shinichi. He's like, boy, I sure have no idea who Shinichi is.
This definitely seems like a setup for a.
If I don't see the shadow murderer, it's like,
Yeah. Just looking around. There he is, actually running across. Oh, is that him there?
yeah. No, this
Is this Pros ED?
What's his name? Kaito?
Kaito Kid.
Kaito Kid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically.
To be honest, Joker does kind of look similar.
We just don't have a hang glider backpack.
Yeah, all these other weird grappling hooks and weird shit he has.
What a cool dude.
He is cool. Is this game on Switch yet?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because it's being like he's on Smash Bros, right?
Yeah, he is. They were doing a Switch thing, weren't they? Honestly, I haven't.
I feel like because it'd be weird for him to be in Smash Bros otherwise. Then again, Cloud is in Smash Bros. I don't think there's any Final Fantasy 7 game on any Nintendo console.
Oh, the remake. No, the remakes were on Switch. The
Were
Final
they?
Fantasy. You can
Final
get-
Fantasy 7? I know 9 was. 7?
I think so. I think you can get all the remakes. Like, not remakes. Sorry, not remakes.
Just concentrate on.
The, like, re-releases of the original games. I'm pretty sure you can get them on there. Theater Rhythm was on DS, right?
Showing yourself
Yep.
above that crowd earlier was an excellent.
I guess that's right. Yeah.
Nice work as always, Joker.
Nice work, Joker. I haven't done anything yet.
You gotta do it with style.
With style? Am I doing it stylish enough? I'm just pressing X.
I don't know. The game's... What's cropped of the game?
The enemy's focus is on him.
Game is cropped.
Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Let me see.
I guess it is a little bit at the bottom.
Okay, give me a sec. I can fix that.
Boom, 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 boom,
I'll
boom,
just
boom,
go,
boom, boom,
where is it?
Why would you do that?
Better? Yeah, there we go. That's fixed. How's the audio sounding, Matt?
Can you hear the awesome tunes of Persona 5? Like no one knows the words to, but everyone's like, yeah, it's up there. Something get out there.
Stop right there!
Watch out, I'll get you. Oh my god.
Take him down, Joker!
Take him down, Joker.
Listen to all these voices we don't know. Oh my god, he just ripped his face off.
Little low, but can hear fine. Shall I put it up, or will it be too loud then, you reckon?
Hello.
That's an interesting looking fellow.
No threat.
Sacrificial Pyre Keeper.
What shall we do, Kane? Standard attack, or shall we use a persona?
I'm not done. Or gun.
Let's go with gun!
I love that that's an option. I really don't remember how to play this game.
I shot him a lot with my gun.
No, not Angedine.
Oh no. I think we need to use our persona, Kane. Which
Colossal physical damage to one foot.
Let's do it.
My word.
Let's deliver him some colossal damage. Where did he go?
He's dead. We obliterated him.
Yeah, he was definitely obliterated.
You defeated them with ease.
Okay.
More of them?
Hang on a sec. So he's hearing the game from the microphone. What's the microphone set on? Is it set on front talk?
It's just picking up us.
Well, if you pull it a little this way and twist it.
Actually, give me one sec.
Might be beneficial behind the scenes. Might be beneficial for you to put your tower on the other side.
I was thinking about that.
From the cord would reach.
That might be what I do next week.
Just we'll twist the microphone a little bit.
I think it was the setting on here actually, because it is playing through here.
Okay. Well, keep us posted, chat, if anything's iffy or not sounding very good. Oh, that's right. I forgot your setup's different. Matt says much better.
Much better?
It's according to Matt. Now nothing.
Yeah, I just figured out what was wrong.
He's figuring it out.
Alright, there we go. That should be good, Matt.
Better, he says.
It should be back to good, as it was.
More of them, says Gil's voice.
Be careful. Oh goodness.
So acrobatic.
How long does it take you to finish the first one?
Joker, behind you!
I
Go
don't
through
know,
that door!
A long time. I could probably look up. Where would I be able to look that up?
Does it say on your PlayStation how many hours you played?
I don't know. Let me see if PSN tells you how long you played the game for. I think it does.
I know Steam tells me how many hours I played.
Dude,
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
Uh-oh, run, Joker, run! This is a weird back area of a casino, eh? A lot of stickers on the walls, especially saying black and what? What does that say?
Huh? What?
We never get away, just keep running. Find the shadows, sneak past when you see an opening. Get out of here, buddy.
Yeah, I think you can. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
alright.
that took me.
Is this guy gonna fucking leave? Or?
It's just ballpark, I'd say like 100.
Alright!
Run! Oh, that's right, the fighting thing.
Use that thing and just fly over there. I guess I will.
Hey, grappling hook. Just say grappling hook.
Yeah, why don't you say that thing?
Alright!
Again,
I feel like Joker would be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
it is a Japanese game. I feel like that's a difference in language. Like, if you want to be mysterious in English, you'll say them or they.
Joker,
Like,
stop!
it's them. But
Yeah.
in at least in the translation of anime and games like this, they would say that man or
That man,
woman.
that person.
And for some reason, it just sounds
It's an
even
enemy
more
right
like
near
they're
you.
specifically trying to avoid you.
Yeah, it's an enemy right near you. Oh no! Oh
Even
no.
you can't take
Big
on this
bad
many.
needle balls.
Does appear to be that. Look at their face.
Huh?
Huh?
Even you
Joker,
can't take on
that
this many
weird
guys
reading
at
from
once.
earlier is closing in on you too.
Got a question for you, because I know where this beginning part goes. How long in the game does it take to get back to this point in the story?
A while. Actually, this is different.
I'll end this right now.
Who is this? I don't recall her.
Joker, it's her. She's the weird reading I've been getting.
Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh, maybe go good. Who is this mysterious,
Yeah.
sexy lady?
Like, we have no idea who this is. The mask completely conceals the identity of...
What?
Oh my god, she has a shotgun?
We all do have guns in this.
That is
My
true.
weak self relied on you so much.
Aren't they like people that
That
kind of
ends
became
today.
that? I'm not remembering how this world works wrong.
I mean, I think it's like
Let's
the
do this.
dark
Yeah.
people and stuff like that.
But it is them still, right? Oh,
Yeah,
look at this
but-
cheetah dude.
Destroying it doesn't kill a
Enemy readings
person.
have
Like,
that's
What if I was?
it's kind of like if someone had a demon on their shoulder and they were at a bakery or something like that.
Why does she have boyish voice?
I think that's
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Mysterious girl.
Notice how I kill these people. Wow, colossal damage wasn't enough. Persona. Why is that so weird?
Sounds mad.
It just sounded so not the voice from the previous sentence. She has a purple blade?
This is quite different from what I recall.
Oh, hold up. Nice.
Ooh.
Too late to be sorry.
Beauty is what?
I don't know.
Couldn't read the font.
It kind of looked like it was
last of
saying devotion, but it had a B.
Yeah.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
Thanks, girl voice.
Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Okay.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a phantom thief, right?
Steal phantoms. Is that what we do?
Then I
Okay.
won't stop you.
Bye.
Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
I mean, you could help.
I mean, you probably are.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
I did forget it, because we haven't made it
Joker,
yet,
you need to
actually.
get out of there. Go, go, go!
I like he's in the default hands in pockets pose already.
Yeah.
That's how chill he is.
It's pretty chill, that whole situation, really.
All right,
Let's do it.
That whole scenario was not in the first game, right?
No, because that character wasn't in the first game.
Yeah, I don't recall any of that.
I'm going to assume anything.
Keep in mind, I did not get very far in the game, so a lot of it I don't know.
That character was
Or I
added
have
to
very
her.
basic knowledge about it.
Literally anything with her will be new.
Okay, cool.
Because she did not exist in the first game.
Find them and kill them all.
I like her. Victory Addiction.
Ah, yes. English phrases.
Everyone's enemy? I was reading all these fucking signs and all. It looks so
Something
random.
wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
How hard is it to get out of this casino?
After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
I'm Joker, of course I can.
Piece of cake.
There's nowhere to run.
Rise to the world. For
Black
one
and
is a
white.
success.
One said black and white.
Yeah.
Not black and white, black and white.
Blackened. Okay.
See ya.
Who's the voice of Joker? Surely you'd know.
Show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Are they made an anime of this yet?
Yes, I believe they did.
How was it? This bullshit?
No, the only thing I remember is there was like certain parts and everyone was like, "Damn, Russian was better at the video game."
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go!
Right, that's like I'm kind of right still, right? This bit I remember from the first game still. But then, I'm pretty sure some dudes off the top, right?
Yeah. How did I not see that?
Ow!
Is that really police procedure? Was to butt someone off of the third story?
Suspect secure!
They could have killed
Expect to
him.
find some kid.
I didn't know it was some
You
kid.
have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Yeah, I actually never really got up to the point where I found out what happened here.
You just gave up before like the
Suspect
mystery was
confirmed.
solved?
Cuff it!
Well, I got like 20 hours in. I don't remember what bit I was up to exactly. And then, I don't know, for some reason I just got distracted with something else. I never just got around to getting back to it. Until now, like, to be honest, streaming has actually kind of motivated me to play games a lot more.
Guess the
And
drug
not
was
give
too
up on them.
strong.
I definitely wouldn't have
Wake him
played
up.
Shenmue all the way through unless I was streaming it.
Like, also I understand that he was a thief, but they just said kid.
Yeah.
Like, they know he's a kid. They seriously give him an injection
No
of a
dosing
mysterious drug and pummel him.
It's Japan, dude.
The dude's 15 years old.
Kane, it's Japan. You don't understand.
So he just kicked him in the gut.
It's just the way it is in Japan.
Cooperate. What? You want another
You don't get a
shot?
99% incarceration rate. Or
That's not a good rate,
What
though.
about the camera?
It's only a good rate
You
if
think
literally
it can be
everyone they
used as
arrested
video
did it.
evidence?
the police are just that good, man. They
No,
always
it's-
get the right man.
No, I don't know that that's true.
Wait, what was his question? You think it can be used as video evidence? What do you mean? I don't even know what he's talking about.
You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals.
What, in
like
Japan?
You.
And look, I get it, but dude's a thief.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah?
What are you talking about,
Talk
manslaughter?
about the works.
Manslaughter's a lie, and the rest is like white
I
collar
think that
stuff.
all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be
Yeah,
enjoying
boy,
it
don't
every
you feel
second.
embarrassed. You have to run around by a 15-year-old smug dude.
I was enjoying it. Everything's hazy. I can't remember.
Man, I never saw this coming.
You just want to play it safe.
For those who enjoy the story, if you fall in battle, you can retry as many times as you like. Yeah, you know me, I don't care. I mean, otherwise we might get stuck grinding.
I kind of just want to enjoy the story for the stream purposes.
Yeah, sure, I don't care.
I don't care about it being.
I think that's
difficult.
what I did on the first time. It's just literally the you can't lose difficulty.
Sounds good to me.
You should know your place.
Whatever.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Take the cuffs off. I want to fight him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Why would I sign that? ...
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
How would you explain that to your superiors?
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
I love that he needs us to sign it by hand, but he's willing to beat the fucking living
Yeah.
shit out of us.
Yeah.
Potentially break or take our leg. But he can't just forge the signature on this confession? Alright, what are we gonna call ourselves?
I don't know, what is our name? Because we're going to come up with a name. I can't... See, the thing about these games, I never remember. Is it our first name, then our surname, or is it doing the Japanese thing?
Oh.
I don't know.
And are we just gonna be Snap 30?
I don't know, we could be, or we could try and come up with something.
Some kind of Japanese take on it, maybe? A kid who gazes into eyes of weak difficulty chooses. What do you reckon, Kane? I'll leave it up to you. You're better at naming than I am.
Why? Why, Matt? Why?
Dick Togo! Shall we?
Can we put that on there? Like,
Well, let's try it. Dick? Okay. How do I go to the last
okay, that is given name.
Okay. And then last one will be Togo.
Oh my god.
Alright, Dick Togo. Dick Togo, that is my name.
What? Can I ask, what, did you just think of it, Matt, or is it something?
Should I have it in all caps or can I do lowercase as well?
You know what? I don't know. It did. I was like thinking. I was like all caps, but then.
Oh no, hang on. Hang on.
I don't think there is an option.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there is.
Sorry, because that I hate that.
The wrestler from yesterday.
Oh, you don't know what that's from?
No.
So yeah, there was a wrestler yesterday whose name was Dick Togo, and he kept inserting himself into the match.
Right.
And when I was giving commentary on anything that Dick did, it basically was very innuendo laden, of course.
I see.
Unintentionally so.
I see.
Just saying the normal things like, "Oh, Dick's pounding this guy," saying like that.
I see.
All right, we had Dick Togo.
I don't know. Oh no, this is like 80 hours of them calling you that.
Well,
Oh,
I mean-
it's Psy.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
we could just be interpreting it as we are telling them a false
Yeah.
name.
Say? Psy? What's her name? How do you say it?
I don't know.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
All of the business.
Just let me through.
I have
It's
literally
urgent.
every business
There's something I
here.
need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
And your hair is
Besides,
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima?
Sigh.
Psy.
I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
To be Psy, I'll go right in.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself.
This is one of those she's
This is
the only
my
person
case.
seeking justice in the Department of Justice.
Good luck to you then.
You know those characters? Let it go. I will not let it go.
Get thrown off the force.
Yeah.
Turn in your badge.
You can have
I
my
won't be
gun, which we
expecting
can't
much,
have in
though.
Japan, and my ornate necklace, because I don't think I have a badge because I'm an attorney or something.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
We need more time to beat the shit out of him.
It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
What do you mean you don't know if it's safe? You literally beat the fucking living hell out of him.
I think that's
I understand.
Reinhardt.
Yeah? Right, here we go.
How are you going, Aussie gamer guy?
I didn't expect to be you.
Think of they cunts, Howard. We're good, mate. We're good.
We're doing the most Australian thing and playing a game set entirely in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't expect it to be us.
You'll be answering my questions this time.
Will we though?
I never got up to meeting her in the game
Bastards.
No?
the first time. So I have no idea who Sai is.
I know exactly who Psy is.
Sexy anime lady?
You're not wrong.
Those bastards.
Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot.
They literally left the syringe on the ground?
Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them.
Yes,
That's why I
police
need
have
you to answer me
unlimited
honestly.
power in Japan.
I mean, these dudes don't seem like cops. They're wearing suits.
Whatever they are,
Although there was a cop at the door.
I'm okay, you. Yeah, good, man. You here to watch some Persona 5 Royale? Or Royal? Is it Royale
What was
or
your
Royal?
objective?
It's no E on the end, eh?
I think it's just royal.
Yeah. What was your objective?
Why did you cause such a major
They call
incident?
Persona 5 royal in Japan.
I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble
Royale,
a case for
jeez.
prosecution.
I'm okay, you.
Oh, the Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah. Ooh. I didn't think it was a prank to get go.
It's because I couldn't
I
figure
guess
out the
because this
method
is on
behind
like a
it.
console, it's good because they read the dialogue for us.
What shall we say, my friend? One or two?
I don't know.
Why do you want to know, I guess?
This isn't an issue of whether or not it
Real
can be
tale.
used in court.
No, we did just get some kind of mysterious drug injected into us, Kane.
That is
And
true.
also the living hell beaten out of us.
That is
I
true.
need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent.
Does it?
No,
When
actually,
and where did you find
Victoria.
out about that war? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
How are we going to tell the whole story when her time will be cut short?
Yeah, her time was cut short, but we have enough time to explain the plot of a JRPG to her.
The real Aussie gamer guy says he is just watching good cunts before I play something on Xbox. Nice. What are you playing on Xbox?
You are held captive. A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
Velvet Room.
I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
Thanks, Butterfly.
The victory lies within the memories of your bonds. The truth that you and your friends
Oh, that's
grasp.
right, social links.
It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the
Half a
sake
year?
of
The
your
game was started about half an hour ago.
Was it? We haven't done anything yet. Welcome to Persona.
We've actually been on for half an hour.
This is going to go on for quite a while. Would you like to save? Yeah, right.
Sounds like a plan. Let's save.
You never saw this coming.
No, I did not see it.
Level 1.
Alright, yeah, look, 29 minutes.
No, I'm talking about...
Oh, dick.
God damn it.
No idea, I need to earn free achievements for my Xbox rewards. 30 minutes of Dick Togo.
Here we are. I think this was like the original trailer, right? Part of it?
I don't remember the trailer, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
I remember being a trainer like showing the dude, and everyone was like,
He's got glasses on.
he's got glasses, and he's in the big city. No more Innova for us. All my references will be for Persona 4, because I never played 1, 2, or 3.
And that was her breasts just grappled. I always thought this was weird. Doesn't he get sent into the city because he beat up some attempted rapist?
Yeah.
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't
Wouldn't
you?
the like girl who's being like accosted by that man be like, no, this dude just saved me from being raped? Or whatever the guy was going to do to her? But the police is just like, no, we're going to take this youngster who hit a fucking older man.
They explain it.
Okay. Is it something to do with hearts and this occult world? And...
Well, I mean, I think they mentioned it. It's not too much of a spoiler, but basically the thing is, the dude has money. So he just paid her off to agree to the story.
Feeling that's what's going on.
Like, he basically bought them off so that he wouldn't get accused of a crime and just pinned it on this kid for beating him up when he was, like, on a date. And I guess he was like, here, you can have a bunch of money. Agree with my story. You know, like literally any cop show ever.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't seem normal.
Definitely does not seem normal for everyone around you in the Shibuya crossing to freeze and some kind of flame being to appear.
Didn't happen when you went to the Scramble Crossing?
No, unfortunately not. But is it Shibuya? No, this isn't Shibuya, is it? I don't know where we're looking right now. Is that Shinjuku? Somewhere in Shinjuku? Whenever I see games that are set in Japan, I always try and look for the locations.
Because it's always a real place. I mean, I don't know. Are there many Japanese games that are set in like fictional cities that aren't like full-blown fantasy?
Yongen Jaya. Is Yongen Jaya an actual place?
I don't know. Have fun playing Wade's favorite game. So saith Wade. Oh, it's
Is this blind? For me, I've only played 20 hours, like, roughly of the first Persona 5, not Royal. Kane hasn't played Royal, but he's pretty much finished Persona 5.
I played 5. I'm not gonna give... Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 20 hours.
Which is nothing, but I'm not gonna be, like, giving stuff away of the story, but...
Yeah, so for
it's
me...
been a while since I played Persona 5 when it came out, so it's been a while.
So for me, it may as well basically be a blind run.
I love only 20 hours legitimately in a JRPG.
Yeah.
Like, what was Final Fantasy 13? Like, the tutorial was 20 hours.
Royal is longer. Alright, well, we're going to be playing it every Wednesday, so every Wednesday night we're going to be playing it for the foreseeable future, Kane.
I mean, it's practically going to be 1-for-1 with how many days in this game.
Indeed. Sunday, Sojo, Sakura will be
Do you think anyone's ever played a Persona game like that?
Once a week?
No, like, as the calendar. So, like, they only played, like, a day's worth per day.
Ooh.
Just so that they were, like, so they
That'd
started
be an interesting...
like, just a little bit.
That'd be an interesting challenge to do, I guess. I wonder how long would that take?
I'm guessing at least 6 months. They just said.
All sorts of people do in the city. Yes, I understand that. Let's talk to this person.
I don't know, yeah.
No, I can't
is
talk to
Yongen Jaya a place? Let me look it up.
Let's go there if it is.
Let me look up if...
To be honest, this kind of looks like the back roads of Takadano Baba. Where is his place? He lives in a coffee shop, right?
Oh.
Is it like a fake place?
Hmm?
It's not a real location, but a reference to Sangen Jaya.
I feel like...
So they changed a 3 to a 4.
That's not the place that we went on that long walk through
I don't...
when we went like 6 or 7 suburbs over from Shinjuku, is it? Was that Sendagaya?
That might have been Sangen.
Look at the map.
Hmm?
Ding dong!
I typed in Sangen Jaya and it came up with a map. I love it. Like it just came up with a little snippet on the Google map.
Yeah.
There's a building there called the College of Risk
Looks like
Management.
no one's home.
Interesting.
Thanks, Sangen Jaya.
Nobody's home.
Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, LeBlanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to...
You leave us alone, dude. From is that Johnny and Bosch?
This dude?
It sounds like he's doing his lieutenant from Persona 4 voice.
Does a little bit. Okay, hang on.
Sangen Jaya is in Setagaya. My god.
Setagaya or Sendagaya?
Setagaya. I'm just looking it up. 3-day hike.
Public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Can't you believe it?
The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
I like it. Tabloid show host.
A single truck was going down the street.
How
My
frightening.
god. The streets of this
What
town
could
are
be going
scarier
on?
than ever.
Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
See, this is not a very authentic Japanese TV program to watch because it's not some guy, a circle head in the
And 42 numbers and percentages
beeping
and
and
stuff coming up on the
shit.
screen.
It looks like too normal.
is the name of a shellfish.
Wade's been following somebody for 6 months to 2 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, this is a picture. His hair looks darker though,
Oh,
remember?
right.
Which one?
This guy, look, he had brown hair. Photo looks
They
like
did
he
say
dyed
that
it.
was today.
Maybe he did.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
I have to go. I'm
Thanks
an
for
old
coming.
man.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing
Is that,
in here.
that's what's his name?
A what now?
I feel like you want to do this throughout the entire game. You're
Yes.
like, that's that voice actor. That's this one.
That's what's his name. What Habercorn, isn't it?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, I just hope that none happen around here.
That's not Habercorn.
It
right?
sounds like it's Habercorn putting on an elderly male
my
customer voice. I don't think I can look up who voiced elderly male customer, but
But look up Habercorn and see if he was in the game.
Well, see you next time.
I can kind of hear what you mean.
it,
He does have a really distinct voice though.
mayhaps it sounds like him. But yes, I will probably try and throughout this just point things out.
4
'cause I-
hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy.
That sounds like
You're the guy. I thought he was going to say, so you're Dick. Please take care of me.
that sounds like what's his name?
Uh-huh.
What's his name from Gurren Lagann? Lord Jermaine.
I'm Sojiro
Wait, he goes, what?
You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up.
His name is Dick Togo, named after the Japanese professional wrestler.
Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... Well, not that that matters. Follow me.
This cafe that he owns here
This
actually reminds me
is
of a
your
few of the jazz cafes I went to in Japan. One particularly in Ikebukuro.
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. You look like you want to say something.
This is a piece of crap.
That's right, it's cluttered.
It's on you to clean up the rest.
Gee, thanks.
I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out
Jesus,
if you cause any
wait,
trouble.
Jesus.
If you try and stop me, I'll kick you in the face.
Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between 2 adults. You did injure him, yeah?
Oh, shut
And now
up.
that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school.
Yeah, I know,
Court
I was
ordered you to
there.
transfer and move out here.
Thank you for telling me my life story.
Well, we hadn't seen it properly.
In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
Alright, let's not get crazy.
They got rid of you for being a pain in the ass for saving a woman from being literally raped. Cool.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know.
What does that got to do with anything?
Behave yourself.
I am in the restaurant
Nothing
business,
happens,
you know.
probation will be lifted. Really now?
One
What's the
thing,
word
ever
that
since
applies to you?
I played this game the first time, I know I only played it for about 20 hours, but
said
Joker's
this lasts
fucking
until next
pants.
spring, right?
I wanted pants
That's
like
why
those.
Same,
They're so cool.
You'll be
I kinda
sent
dig
straight
the,
to
like,
juvie.
khaki pants.
Yeah. I saw some at H&M, but they didn't have my size. I was so fucking annoyed.
I saw some, but they were green, and I didn't want green.
We'll
I
be
want
going
the
to
red
Shujin tomorrow.
and like blackish ones. They look mad.
Trujin.
Shujin Academy. The school you'll be at will introduce ourselves properly to the staff there.
This dude's so
There's rarely a place to accept
He's
someone
like, fuck,
you,
why am I
you
have to
know?
deal with this kid?
Yeah, I've already got my hands full.
What a waste of
Just
my
sculpting
Sunday.
this weird goatee beard thing that I've got.
Barely running a cafe. Fucking Jesus.
I have a cafe, but then I also have this
Your luggage
huge
arrived a
storage
little while
space where I
ago.
just store
I
bags.
brought it up here for you.
Why did he not use this as part of the cafe?
I don't know. It's
Like you have an upstairs and downstairs part of the cafe, because it seems like this could be put to better use.
Get your shit together, Sojiro. You just have piles of newspapers in the back. Why do you need so many newspapers?
Oh lord.
Let's check out what's in here. Cardboard box. Is that what all our DLC is?
Perhaps.
Dude, that's the other thing about this game. Who are you gonna romance?
Don't know. Wait, did our clothes just change?
We're in our casual duds.
Who are we gonna romance, eh?
I don't know, there's so many options.
Can we romance, what's the guy's name? Ryuji? Is that his name? Or can you not be gay?
I think you can only. This is a Japanese game. I think.
So you can't be gay.
Yeah. Again, it's a Japanese.
They're a bit behind the times. You can't be cyberpunking and up in
You can only become good bros.
Good bro? Well, that's good enough to me.
I mean, Ryuji is basically the kanji of this game.
I like Ryuji. He was one I pretty much played with the most, I guess. I got 4 characters. There was Ryuji and another girl.
Yoshiro. Who's Yoshiro?
Yoshiro. Can I take a dig to go? Oh god. Teehee. Very funny, Matt.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning.
I didn't expect you to be cleaning.
Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy.
Alright, don't walk back on the
Why don't you go to
compliment.
bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and
Go
get
to
out of here
bed.
myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
And sick from staying up too late.
I was just thinking that he has the same goatee that Lord Jerome had in.
The voice is
in
familiar.
Gurren
Sounds the
Lagann.
same.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think does he only voice characters with
That says he's such a dick.
goatees? Yes. He is very put upon. I mean, that's the point of this game. You basically warm up to everyone, right? If you spend time with them.
I can't use the
Social
other,
link.
can't use the other clothes yet.
He becomes Soja Bro. Nice.
I like that. Let's go to bed then.
A little bit different from what's his name? Crap, what was the dude's name in Persona 4? The dad.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the main dude.
No. There's always like a. Well, again, I say always. Again, I've only played 4 and 5.
You haven't played Persona 1, 2, or 3?
No. I know some of the characters from 3.
Persona 1 and 2 are nothing like
Yeah, and which is the one where they had to shoot themselves in their head?
this. Maybe 3? I
There
don't
was,
know.
there was the one like to summon their personas. They had to like. They held like a fake gun to their head, and I think they took that out because of all the like implications. Persona 3's with the
That's Persona 3 with the shooting. I have no knowledge of Persona series, Matt says.
I think Persona 3 has like the robot in it, and the lady with the red hair, and the baseball dude, and the dog.
I played more of the other Shin Megami Tensei games.
I played 4. I only played
Digital
4.
Devil Saga. I played Devil Survivor.
I watched Devil Survivor, the anime.
Devil Survivor is really cool.
I only played 4. I played 4 Golden. The one that had Marie in it.
Okay. Hometown Neighborhood. Most of what I know about Persona 4 is from having to review the anime like 3 fucking times.
I will say that I like in the anime that they chose all of the goofy dialogue options.
Yeah.
Because like when your character gets a choice in a sentence, there's always like, you know, serious something and then like a really dumb joke answer. And in the Persona 4 anime, they basically picked the joke answers for everything. I think in 5 a little bit too.
Don't give me that shit.
4 has some cool characters in it. I guess not necessarily the main character because the main character doesn't really.
Wait, you think you're worth causing me trouble?
I feel like Joker kind of avoided that somehow, probably just because he looked cool.
Yeah.
Joker also
Call him
doesn't
if you
have
want.
It's Persona. Everyone else has the
Police are my
personality.
bitches.
Yeah.
They're not gonna take you seriously.
The police are my bitches.
There you go.
No! Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh?
I think this
Get
guy
in the
always
car.
voices villains.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
What a strange thing to say to a woman you're trying to molest.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I've only ever
Get
heard
out
this
of my
big voice
face.
villains and things.
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
Me? Get in the car? I don't wanna. I'm gonna spin you to the ground.
EPP.
EPP. Okay, screw that app. What's the rabbit app?
That's a good question.
What's the rabbit app?
I feel like it's probably like a game, right?
It has to be. There's a weather, music, camera.
Talk Me, which is probably like a chat.
Yeah.
Map, and that's like obviously.
Map, calendar, music again, I guess, or video. 8.
The one up at the top, I think, is what web browser. It looks like Safari.
Yeah.
But a disco ball.
There's a target. What is that? What's that say?
Something in a box. G in a box. I don't know.
And then freaky arcane eye.
I feel like the bunny has to be some kind of game app. I thought I deleted it.
Can we play that instead?
Yeah, let's play that instead.
Can we play bunny?
I thought I deleted it. Yeah, I thought I deleted it. Well.
Oh, nice corrugated iron phone case.
That is a weird phone case. My eyelids are starting to get heavy. That's how I feel all the time.
The thing is powering down.
Matt says it's Tinder for weebs. I do love the animated sequences in the game.
Yeah. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Is Igor in this game? Can't remember.
I'm gonna find out. Well, how different is Royal to 5?
I think it's literally they added that character and then extended some sequences. They didn't like rewrite the game.
Igor is in every Persona game, Wade says.
Okay. Because I remember this one having the twins instead of like Margaret. Yeah, they are.
I do remember these creepy fucking twins. Seen a lot of figures of those two. They kind of remind me of, in a weird way, Ram and Ram from ReZero. You ever watch that?
No, I haven't watched that.
I feel like you've watched clips of it though.
I have seen a little bit. It looks very depressing.
Velvet Room is apparently in every game as well.
Yeah. Yeah, any knowledge beyond 4.
Isn't it like a TV station on
Trickster,
4?
welcome to my
It's like a
velvet
car.
room.
And it was like a door, and then it looked like you were in a limo or something. I think in 4.
I feel like in the anime, from my memory,
Come to, inmates.
again, I've only like
The
seen
you in
people play
reality is
Persona 4. I haven't really
currently
played it
fast
myself. I've watched the
You're
anime.
only
In
experiencing
the anime, it's
this
like a
as a
late
dream.
night
It's
You're
not
the
a
prisoner
4.
master.
4.
Stand up straight.
4.
TV channel?
Welcome. I
Basic,
am delighted to make your
that's
acquaintance.
the premise of where the personas are.
This place exists between dream and
I
reality.
mean, as we'll see in this
Mind
game, where you go
matter.
to like the land
It
of the
is a room
shadows,
that
and
only
in Persona
those who
4
are
you go
bound by
through a
a
TV.
contract may enter.
Yeah.
But there's like
I
a
am
channel
Igor,
tuned
the
to
master of
someone.
this place.
What I remember about playing Persona 5, there's a fucking teacher who,
to speak of important matters.
I think he's
It
been a
involves
bit
your
rapey
life
as
as
well,
well.
and then one of the girls tries to fucking kill herself.
In what? In 4?
This game.
Oh, in this game.
Am I remembering wrong?
Okay.
Maybe did I just spoil the next hour of the game?
Yeah, it was ruined. I thought you were talking about the weird, creepy teacher from the first game. No, there is a creepy teacher in this, yes.
There's always a creepy teacher.
Still,
I feel like
this is a
these
surprise.
games kind of have a
The state of this
adults
room
and
reflects the state of
authority
your own
are
heart.
evil and
To think a
suck.
prison would appear as such.
It's
You
always the
truly
thing with
are
these
a
games and
prisoner.
shows, it's always like, you're in school
near
and you're going to
future,
be a thief
there
or
is
you're
no
going to solve a
mistake
crime or
that
something. You're like,
awaits
oh wow. And they're like, there's abilities that you have that you can harness your energy and summon a giant teddy bear or something. You're like, oh cool.
I speak
I'll
of
start
the
this game
end to
Persona 4.
everything.
A schoolgirl was found,
However, there is a
strung up on
means to
power
oppose
lines.
such a
Whoa,
fate.
okay.
Whoa.
You
Wow.
must be rehabilitated.
This took a
Rehabilitated
turn.
toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin.
This game too, it's like,
Do you
welcome
have the
to the big
resolve
city
to
where you
challenge
get
the
to be a thief
distortion
and
of the
use your
world?
thief powers for fun and justice. Yeah, hey, remember that time when you got sent to the city
Allow
because you
me
tried
to
to stop a
observe
woman
the
getting
path
sexually
of your
assaulted?
rehabilitation.
Jeez, Persona.
Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve
Caroline?
as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two
I just like
at
woke up
another
here,
occasion.
relax.
Kind of reminds me of
Now then, it seems the night is
Future
waning.
Diary.
It is
The
almost time. Take your time
Deus
to slowly
Ex
understand
is-
this
We
place.
still have to finish
We will
watching.
surely
we do.
meet
We're
again.
about like a quarter of the way
eventually.
through that show.
Yeah, we need to keep watching it.
I also still have some of your, I have some of your DVDs as well.
Oh, do you? What do you
Hurry
got?
up and go back to sleep.
Oh, I love Big O.
Because you're like, what's this? And I didn't.
Big O. Good series.
Fast in the name of God. I know that part. That's all I know.
Looks like you're up.
Nice hat!
That is a
Look
cool
at
hat.
this dude! He's hitting up the town! This is what Sojiro does on weekends.
Well, that
There you
introduce
go.
ourselves
Look at
properly to the
Look
staff.
at the
after
hunch and
transfer.
everything.
The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district.
I feel like Aoyama is an actual place.
It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle, too.
So why that school?
I'll drive you there, but just for today.
Why
Let's
that
Why
school?
couldn't I go to school in Yongin Gaia?
Yeah, why do I have to get like a bunch of transfers on the train? I don't have that kind of scratch.
Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
Oh, so he is a player.
He likes having some women sitting in his seat.
He looks like,
Passenger
in one of
seat.
these shows, he looks like the most popular dude with all the single
do me a
mothers.
favor.
Yeah, pretty
Behave yourself,
much.
all right?
Do me a favor and behave yourself, alright?
Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you.
Okay.
Fuck, alright, dude.
Right, Sojiro.
Jesus.
Just don't cause me any trouble.
You gonna go hit up the Pachinko parlor? Settle down, would you?
To reiterate, just so
Ah,
we're
yes,
clear,
principal
you will immediately
Dumpty.
be expelled if you
This
cause any
guy's-
problems.
What the?
Look at him!
Oh my
Look
god.
at him! My god, his face is huge!
Why does he exist?
Why is his
In
face
my
so
opinion,
big?
you're nothing but a liability. But we
Of course,
had
they
our
have to put a
circumstances
very
to
cute
consider.
girl next to that hideous being.
Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over.
Is that Joseph?
If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go.
think
Keep
it
that
is.
in mind.
The Blob. Oh man, the Blob, I forgot about that.
This is the teacher in charge
He
of
looks
our
like
class.
fucking
Yes.
Wilson Fisk, but squished.
Yeah, that's true. Say hello to your teacher.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami.
I like her.
Here's your student ID.
Do teachers normally introduce with their entire
I don't
full
know.
name?
I don't know.
Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems,
Thanks, Kawakami.
I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Kobayakawa.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what
he is responsible for all his actions.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
Why is she so annoyed about me?
If
going
you're
to
done
class?
explaining things, mind if we
She's
get going?
she's real burnt out on teaching.
I got a store to get back to.
Everyone does not give a shit about you. Literally everyone treats you like a nuisance.
Can we just fucking deal with this shit so I can get back to my
Why
store
my
that I don't
Why
know
my
how to
school?
run?
Why my cafe? Jesus Christ.
Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well,
You didn't
I'll
say
be sure to
anything
have a
about
serious
inside,
talk
though,
about the
did you?
situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Okay.
So is it meant to be because he's got a
Everyone's giving you the cold
what do you call it? Criminal record. They're like,
They all-
what a delinquent this boy is.
Exactly. You just turn up and don't say anything, and they're like, what a scumbag.
Does to you.
Yeah, see? Immediately they're like, you're scum.
Turns out your past follows you wherever you go.
But why does he treat us like shit when he knows the truth?
By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
He's got his own stuff going on. Non-committal hair twirl.
School never changes, huh?
Just like that song said.
Come on, we're going home.
We're going home?
Yeah.
I'm not going to school yet?
No, this was just the
What a
introduction.
troublesome
He is the one that I
situation.
remember.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted
Like
here?
me?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that
So like in anime or in like most Japanese kind of media, teachers are always cunts. They're never like, I rarely ever see a good teacher presented in like,
Be careful, okay?
teacher in the way of like a school setting portrayed in
Again,
positive
If
light.
anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
Seems
I
like-
keep wishing
she
that he'd
seems
just
like
end
she
up
does
not
good
coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
She does have one thing over that dude, though.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
And what is that?
She's adorable.
Yeah, so that
Look at her.
that is true.
She's so
Right.
cute. Look
The
at her.
trailer's
It is
coming
cute.
up, isn't it?
Got a yellow sweater and everything. Got puffy hair. Look at her.
Having such
She's
high
so cute.
expectations placed on you by
This guy
others
just looks
is
like
quite
a toad,
problem
dude.
in
Yeah,
itself.
this dude looks like a bro.
We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Oh, how
Yes, that's true.
funny. We're 1 hour into the game now.
No, yeah.
1 hour of 150 hours? I hope this was longer, maybe this was 200 hours.
Well, we did put it on an easier difficulty, so there won't be much like level
Why'd it
grind.
have to
Yeah.
be my class?
No, 120. 120 hours apparently this one is.
Oh yeah, that's why. I mean, we put it on that because we didn't want much of a challenge, but also we want to
Traffic's
get
not
through the
moving
story.
at
That's
all.
really what we care about.
Yeah.
So easier difficulty, so that
You're taking
there's
the
less
train
grind.
starting tomorrow. So,
Technically, we
how
could have
was
done
it?
that off stream,
The school,
or on
I
stream,
mean.
but whatever.
Think you can manage?
Come for the persona fights, you stay for the social ones.
Do you even understand your situation?
Just wait until you get level 10 with
Still,
Sojo.
you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one.
What do you mean?
It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you.
Should I just never go to school again?
If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
This is gonna kill my game with the ladies.
When did you take me?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
And now, back to today's top story.
So you took a paycheck.
Yeah, so what, this game adds 20 to 30 hours off of it? Man, that dancer girl must have a lot of content.
A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Didn't that happen in
Devil Survivor?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a reference.
I was gonna say, is that a reference to Devil Survivor?
Like when I just read it, I was like,
Yeah.
Devil Survivor in the same universe, maybe?
Well, I mean, they have all the creatures they use are from like the same thing.
So
right?
that's
Like,
why
All
it's
of
so
them cross over in Shin Megami Tensei
yeah, like
universe,
you
right?
can get Jack Frost and like Suzuku or whatever his no, Suzaku.
Yeah.
Suzuku is what they say at the end of Pokemon.
In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident. So
place.
drivers should expect
Pretty sure
jam-packed
Devil
streets.
Survivor was at Shibuya Station as well.
Oh, come on.
I mean, like I said, it's all part of the same universe. Basically, I wouldn't put it past them.
That'd be kind of interesting. I wonder actually if that is the case.
Let me look it up and see if it is.
The inbound train will soon be
Oh, is this another
arriving at
animated
platform
section?
number 1.
Hey.
Please wait behind the yellow line.
I kind of wanted it somewhat referential. Well, obviously it's part of the story here, but...
Jesus.
What the fuck, dude? No, that's not good. Keep that black shit inside you, dude.
We're experiencing technical difficulties in the lower line.
I mean, if it's just for this game, do they just not like trains in this franchise? Because Devil Survivor did have a train crash in it, right?
Yeah.
According to the police, the engineer's life
That's literally the beginning of the game.
despite
It's
his
the whole
injuries.
setup.
After questioning,
Ah,
even
Psy.
he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further
Oh, is that
comments
her?
were made. Police
look
are
at her.
still looking for a plausible motive.
The same hair and
It's
suit.
less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government.
She's on the Psy News Network.
Site inspectors
Look at this
apparently
head,
reported
guy.
all this 6
Look at this
months
guy.
ago.
Don't look at his head.
Deterioration of the tracks and
God.
the ATC.
Yeah, there she is.
Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story.
A
With this
kitten.
derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
You have a weird face. I gotta go.
I don't want to go for a drink with him either. What's that weird crystal bookend he has there?
You can reach your soul.
Is that light your gun?
For me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
It's just the, for
Sure.
some reason, most
Your
beloved
judgment
trope
is
in all
quite
of
often
Japanese
correct,
media.
Can we discuss this over
What's
sushi,
that?
perhaps? You are making a student work
The
late.
young
after all.
detective.
Conveyor belt only.
That is quite a beloved trope in Japanese media.
Cafe LeBlanc.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time.
God, I just hate everything that's going on in my
Wasn't
life.
eloping the
I hate you and cars and everything.
Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
I'm just thinking how you could like Photoshop a saxophone into him and it
Yep.
wouldn't look weird.
That would
Talk
fit.
about a
Like if
ghost
you just
mask.
like if just a little saxophone just slid up into that little. Oh my god.
80?
80 people?
Here's the diary. Make sure you keep
That
it up
would
to
be
date.
like massive major news disaster. 80
Well,
people died.
That was probably a very lightly filled train in Japan.
That is true actually. There'd be normally be like thousands. Well, maybe there was a lot of people, but
I mean, yeah,
You
that
may
was
be
yes,
under
it is,
probation.
injury.
There's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities.
Hey. gotta go. It's the babies.
I'm about to leave right now.
Oh, I think it is.
Don't worry. I'll be there in no time.
It is.
Look at his smile. Look at that smile. Look at that cheeky bugger.
Look at that bastard. Look at that sly bastard.
I'll see you soon.
So loud.
Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
So can I do whatever I want, or do I have to go to bed?
Go to
Jesus,
bed.
bro.
Go to bed. But
I'd slam the door if I had one.
Do whatever you want, but don't leave the restaurant and just go to fucking bed. Not all of them died.
Yeah, there were 80 deaths.
Yeah, that's a lot still.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I feel like that would probably be the most highest death toll for any train-related disaster in human history.
I don't know. I don't have a tally on deadliest train incidents.
Look it up, please.
Good lord.
Deadliest train incident, please. I know the Granville derailing, I don't think there was that many of that.
Deadliest train crash in history. There's something called the Great Train Wreck of 1918 in Nashville, Tennessee.
Tell me more.
Killing 101 people.
Wow, well, this one was pretty fucking close to it, then.
And injuring an additional 171.
Jesus.
Merry Christmas.
How did that happen? The one Liam Neeson was in.
Two trains hit each other.
That'll do it. Where's the phone?
Hey, it's me.
Who is this? Is this a prank call? Who is this?
Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that.
It could have been. Remember that? What was that movie called? Unstoppable with the train?
Yeah, but he stopped that one.
Well,
it wasn't Unstoppable.
But remember how they kept having to up the stakes in that movie? And it was like, there's dangerous cargo on board, and if it crashes, it'll blow up or something, because bombs or chemicals or something.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the movie, they're like, oh no, there's a train heading towards this train on the same track, and it's full of a primary school field trip. Oh no!
That was based on a real thing, though.
I know, but it just sounds like they kept making it up. It was like
making it more ridiculous as it went.
Another train that's horrible, filled with kids. No.
I doubt any customer that I have to say.
And also, they're all really nice.
Yeah.
And half of them have their pet puppies on board.
I'll leave the shop sign to you.
They're on their way to the competition for who has the cutest puppy. They're all very cute dogs.
Oh wait, what?
He just left. Oh, you have to change. That's right.
You have to flip the sign. Now I'll be a good boy and go to bed.
I don't remember what it was, but I think I read when this game came out in Japanese and people were like playing it.
In Japanese?
Yeah, but like people over here got the copy of it.
I imported it, yeah.
There were like a lot of people like, how do I play the game? Because no one expected that you had to go and change the sign from open to closed, so a lot of people were just running around here for hours.
That makes sense.
Yongan Jaya, Aoyama, Ichome, transfer. How many trains we gotta get? We gotta go to. Okay.
I need to go to Shibuya. Wasn't there a massive train disaster there? Yeah. Oh no, the app I deleted has somehow reinstalled.
Also, it's like rippling the other apps.
Should that be happening? Time to delete it again.
Well, time to go. I should probably reboot my...
Good night.
Time to sleep.
Good night,
Jeez. That's the most intense calendar I've ever seen.
What year is this? 20XX4? That meant to be 2004?
No, I think it's 20XX. It's March.
Oh, okay. Wait, what is 20XX? 2000?
They just put that in a lot of... I mean, you ever seen that, Matt? Because they don't...
I have, but I never got it.
They just don't want to, like...
Specify.
Yeah.
It's in the year 2000
It's
something.
usually 2000 something or other. It's like if they have something set in like 19XX. It's like 19 something.
Fair enough. Ah, yes. Cool. That's like Fortnite when I installed the Epic Game Store. It just auto downloads. Yeah, Fortnite is like this app.
So
it also
you're actually going to
pulsates on your computer.
Ah, look, we get a wonderful curry breakfast.
Fuck, I could go for that right now,
I'll
actually.
feed you.
I don't think I'd eat curry
Just
for
make sure you
breakfast.
I eat it
finish
any
before
time
the
of day. This is my breakfast?
Don't complain. Just eat.
No, that's a question. That's a heavy breakfast?
Yeah.
A curry?
It is a bit of a heavy breakfast. I'd go for it though.
It's time for you to go. Turns out you do have manners after all.
Yes, I was not really a bad person.
Hurry over
ever.
to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
I remember I remember the story of this game. I don't remember how much Luke. Luke doesn't seem to remember a lot.
No, I haven't played it in like 2 years.
All right, now you better
Yeah.
hurry.
I played it when it first came out. I remember the story. I remember the beats. I remember who's who and what's what. I'm not gonna like say it out loud, spoil it for Luke who doesn't fully remember it. But,
I remember that teacher is a bit rapey. Some girl jumps off. I remember Ryuji, he's a bit of a bro. Then I remember there's another girl who I didn't like. And she had like, I think, pigtails.
And
maybe her name was Anne. I didn't like her at all. Which way is to the,
well, we know who Luke was to romancing.
Definitely not her. As I said, I would like Ryuji if possible.
You can only be real good friends with Ryuji.
Where is the train station? Is it this way, Kane?
I said I remember the story. I don't remember directions on the map.
Yongen Station. There we go.
There's a doctor.
Ryuji is a bro. Yeah, I remember the important shit.
It's also like this with when they do that in Persona where you can have the social links. Like, it's always cool that you get to do the social links with like other characters. But
This is Shibuya.
it's always like you have the social links with your teammates and main characters, and then there's always like a side character who you do get to follow a story, but they're really kind of irrelevant to everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves are cool.
Change to the Ginza line.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Okay, I went on the wrong train line. This is very realistic to.
We have to change to the Blade Ginza line. Oh my god. Where's the Ginza line?
Inogami line, no.
Ginza line.
Wait, where?
There it is.
Where?
Forward and to the right. Ginza line.
See, this is very true to real life. I'm sure, Kane, you can attest that.
Hang on, we were so good.
Let me read the signs, actually. Fuck no.
Ginza line straight. Yeah, Ginza line.
Jeez, the Ginza.
Oh my god.
They have to make it even more complicated.
I have to go around to find a Blade Ginza? Oh my word.
Station Square.
How am I gonna? I gotta check. I had to leave the whole station.
Oh, actually, this is. Wait, hang on.
Leave the
This is Shibuya.
Well, we're at Shibuya Station.
Yeah, dude.
Turn to your left.
See, look.
Go back.
Yeah, Hachiko's down here.
Hachiko!
Your boy Hachi.
What's up, Hachi? Uchiko.
It's that famous central of that faithful dog. Also, people use the landmark when they meet each other here. Yeah, a lot of people do use that to meet.
Yeah, the train carriage.
Oh, they even have the smoking area. Fuck. So actually, that's actually very authentic.
Wasn't that train carriage like Hello Kitty when we went?
Yeah, this one here, they kind of change it up a lot. It gets promotional stuff done.
Go buy some clothes, man.
Yeah, we went that way. Now, can you see 105? No. There's Central Street. A bit of hurry.
We better go to school.
Better go to school first.
Yeah.
We have the TQ building here. Well, I think it's got SAQ in real life, isn't it?
I think this is off-brand. Everything is off-brand.
Yeah. What is that one?
It's like
Big Bang Burger!
Yeah, see, it's like the 105. What is it, 105?
This is a different mural in real life.
But what's the real building? 104?
Yeah.
No,
109 is the real one.
109?
Yeah.
I get very confused because is it 104, 108? It's something different in The World Ends With You. I get very confused.
Now, see, actually, see the middle, the top one up there, Kane?
Yeah.
We were up there.
Oh, yeah.
We looked down.
That's right.
From there.
Yeah, that's right.
105 men's, it says. So I'm just admiring Shibuya. HMV, the music and movie master. HMV, I think that's actually the name of it, isn't it? That record store?
I don't know. I love our objective: live an honest student life.
Hey, what is this? Sapphire.
Oh, that's what's her name? Crap. What's her name?
Sapphire?
It starts with an R. What is it? She's from Persona 4.
Sapphire? I don't know.
Crap, what's her name?
Risa.
Yeah, she's one of your teammates in Persona 4.
Mashi Takami new single, Drop Kick. I'm just kind of looking at all the shit on the fucking...
That's cool. That's cool. I don't know if I remember that they put a thing of her, because she was like a pop idol.
Buchiko entrance. Oh, fucking, where's the Ginza line, bro?
Maybe you had to go out into the area and then go down those other stairs.
I don't know how. I came up from those.
You came up from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I go... Oh, yeah, maybe I gotta go through the SAQ. Yeah, up. Yeah. This is annoying.
Yeah, that's cool. I forgot if I even saw that they referenced her again in this.
I just want to look at all those little things.
Rise, that's
Brilliant
Rise
fighting pink.
Was she Pichico? There's a lot of names in these games.
That's a very authentic train map, actually, as well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yamanote line.
Where's the Yamanote line?
It's in the middle, but it's not green like in reality. So
4 out of 10.
This circle here.
Okay.
But it's I don't know why it's not green. They got a different one being green, but it is quite an authentic map still. So I'm just enjoying looking at this shit now.
No jumping.
And they do have a lot of these weird warning signs like that. So probably like a Sakura viewing festival.
Oh, a bakery.
Yon Germain.
Please, a bread.
Please, bread now.
I would for a bread, please, thank you.
I need to get on. Where am I going?
Well, not that way. So either down those stairs or up these stairs. Up these stairs. Beep.
Oh, here we
We're
go.
in the Ginza line. Careful what carriage you get on.
We're gonna spend like a full hour just trying to get
Not
to
even
fucking
get to
school.
Not even get to school.
I'll line up a good citizen.
Please watch your step.
Train, please. Thank you. I would like to be on the train.
Oh man.
Go down a lot.
Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
That reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind. So, what'll it be?
He pretends he hates us. Really, he loves us.
Oh. He's such a tsundere.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues.
It's not like I care about
as
you.
various
This
lines
stupid
suffer
child
delays and
who I didn't want to take in but got paid for, so I did.
He's a dick on the outside.
As we are in name.
We are in name a dick.
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh?
What's his name?
Allison Jaffe, I think. Sounds like him. He voices Basil in One Piece.
Ooh. Have we ever rode the Ginza line, Kane? I don't think we have.
I don't know.
I mostly use Yamanote unless we're going to somewhere. The Nakano line, oh no, Chuo Sobu line for going to Nakano.
Maybe.
Actually, I think we did to go to. Yes, I think that's the only time.
Because it wasn't the JR.
Yeah,
it was
wasn't.
a different company.
Yeah, I think when we went to the wrestling, all those train stations were so different looking.
Yeah. Je ne sais beauté. Look into my eye.
What is with this app? It's just like Fortnite. I can't delete it.
Oh, look who it is. Your favorite.
I don't like her. Stop trying to make me love her. I don't want to.
1,000 fan artists started as soon as that happened. I'm not creepy. I'm just very socially inept. I swear.
What do you mean? What do you mean, JR?
Is that a school-approved uniform?
I feel like she has a more delinquent look. Oh.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You gotta be late.
Sure, thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Oh, nah.
Surprised he actually asked me if I want a lift.
Huh. Yeah, she didn't look too happy. Hey, what's
Damn
up?
it! Screw that pervy teacher.
Pervy teacher? Huh?
Hey, what's up?
What do you want?
The vulgar boy.
You
What a vulgar boy!
Kamishita.
Well, he saw your uniform. Yeah, but I feel like his intention was to get the girl in his car.
Yeah, to take Anne. He was like,
I feel like he just kind of maybe had to just ask me because I was there.
yeah, he doesn't seem like he would want extra passengers, or as I'm sure he calls them, witnesses.
Oh, Lord.
Why would I rate you out? I don't know who you are.
Huh? In that car just now, it was
So they all think
Kamoshida.
we're the delinquent. We're the one that is actually most well-dressed and actually representing the school in a positive manner.
We have a turtleneck, I think.
This dude is fucking clearly the delinquent character in every fucking anime. Fuck, he looks so
He does whatever the hell he
douchey.
wants. Who does he think he is? The king of a castle? Don't you agree?
I don't know him, but...
Which castle?
It's just a saying.
Doesn't he literally have a castle that the school is like a castle that you have to go into and all that? Spoiling for the next, I don't know, hour. Witness is actually a good word.
Yeah.
Teacher doesn't take dick to go.
Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real?
I just
You're
got
from Shujin, right?
Yeah, but I'm new.
You messing with me? You're wearing a Shujin
Can't I
uniform.
say I'm a new student, please? Don't beat the shit out of me,
A second
vulgar
year,
boy.
huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though.
Yes, I'm new.
Oh, you a transfer student?
Yes, this is a Japanese property. Of course I'm a transfer student.
Wait, says I'm scared to do it, but here goes. Can you deliver a snap joke, please,
Yes,
Kane?
and they will be as bad as they always are.
Then no wonder you don't know him.
Luke.
Yes,
This
Kane.
rain ain't too bad.
What's the best time to buy a bird?
What time is it, Kane? To
When
buy a
they're
bird?
going cheap.
That was worse than I
Let's
thought.
play the game.
That was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be.
I wanna go
What are you talking about?
Oh god. The way it says OG. Oh god, good lord. You never see it coming.
Just imagine.
Please kill him. I've been requested to kill you, Kane.
Just imagine that every time we say a joke like that, we do the like Persona intro where we're like skating around in the rain.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you?
Yes, I do remember it. 80 people died.
10 out of 10 more.
80 people.
I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, breakdown.
I might. Never heard of them. I don't know, whatever.
Maybe
my
say that
answers
like
matter
it's
at
none of
all
your
here?
business.
Like it's none of my business. I mean, it's really
It
not.
was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school.
Please let it be Kamoshida.
I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
I was never ordinary. Have you seen how fly I am?
Let me change the
Check out this style.
You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct?
Yes.
An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city.
Sure, but it's
That's
two
what it
train
should have
transfers
been.
away.
What happened around that time? Tell me
Lunch.
everything. Truthfully.
Okay.
When is the guy going to come in and cut off her interview short?
You're gonna inject us with something and then step on our leg.
Gas tank! How you going, brother?
What's up? Oh no, the eye. Look at me.
Oh, hello to all of our viewers. We've got 10 viewers.
Hello. Where are we going? Ryuji. Oh, sorry, Volga Boy. Where are you
Volga
taking
boy,
us?
please tell me where you're taking us.
Where are you taking
You're
us?
not going to beat us up like a bully, are you?
Oh, is this like Doctor Who? Is this like the alley that you can only find when you're not looking for it?
Perhaps.
Watch out for ravens. Oh,
That appears to be a castle of some kind, Kane.
We didn't
right.
come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be
I think it's the famous giant medieval castle of Aoyama.
Oh, well.
Go and ask.
Yes. Hello, information desk.
This is very true to real life.
Information.
Oh no! Gaston got COVID. Hope you're doing alright, man.
That's not good.
Or I hope you've recovered that as well.
Yeah. Hidden Mickey.
Ooh. It's like when they draw on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun.
That's weird. Where's the school?
Why did you think going into a castle would be where your school is? What's up, who's on my last breath? Hope it doesn't hit you too hard. Oh shit, man. I hope you're joking, Gas Tank. Because I would never wish you to be on your last breath, man. Give me love and I might make it laughing.
But if it is your last breath, I appreciate that it began with you jumping into chat and going, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah. Yes, I do appreciate that even with COVID, you are still watching our stream. So, is this our school?
It should be. It said Shujin on the gate.
This guy has been going to school for how long? And he thinks because a castle has Shujin on the gate that his school has somehow become a castle?
I think it's more the fact that he followed the path to school, and when he got there was instead a castle.
Maybe I took a wrong turn, or like, You gotta just think
It's
there's
sort of like if you
a
went-
medieval castle suddenly in the middle of Tokyo? What?
I mean, it's like if you went to the shops and then you saw that giant circus tent and you were like, huh, wait, hang on, this isn't right. Something's off here. Would you think, they must have added
Out
this
of
recently,
service.
or perhaps I was teleported into an alternate shadow dimension.
A
based on
giant
human
medieval castle,
psyche.
Kane! A medieval castle in the middle of Tokyo.
I don't know, man.
I think it's more believable that I am somehow transported into a shadow dimension than somehow a medieval castle sprung up where my high school was.
So, immediately, rather than it could be based on something, it's probably like, not
The sign
brick, it's
was
like
for the
fake
school,
designed. Instead of thinking, oh, they're like a construction crew's come in, maybe they're filming a movie, your immediate thought would be, of course, I was warped into a shadow dimension.
I would definitely think, I am not awake right now. Where the fuck am I? What's going on?
Okay, that's different.
I'd sooner believe aliens lifted it out of the past and fucking planted it in modern day than a fucking giant castle appearing in Tokyo out of nowhere.
I don't know about that. That's all I'm saying.
Let's agree to disagree, Kane. Oh, well, this
Jeez,
character.
Freak me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive.
I love you, Ryuji.
Is that armor real?
You're a bro, but fuck, you're dumb.
Come on, don't just stand there.
Again,
Say something.
maybe Shujin Academy has a very, very energetic theater department. And he's like, oh, they're doing another stupid play, are they? Man, last time they turned all of the school
You're
into a
reaching,
spaceship.
Kane. You're reaching, bro.
More than the shadow dimension.
What's going on?
The shadow dimension is more believable than the fucking theater department that's gone and somehow re-skinned the entire building as a giant medieval castle.
How is that less believable?
Oh my.
Then once again, and I reiterate, the shadow dimension based on the inner darkness of human beings' souls.
Oh my lord. Happy New Year, guest. Oh god.
This shit's real.
Yes, it is.
Calm down. Time out, man.
Let's
We gotta
agree
run.
to disagree, Kane.
Stop standing around.
Use those getaway sticks.
What's with these guys?
I think they want to kill us.
Oh shit.
Ow?
You're gonna break my bones, damn it!
It is a
the
new
hell you
year,
think
isn't
you're?
it?
Ah!
It is indeed a
How
new
many
year.
days are we into this new year?
I think it's the 6th.
Take them away!
I'm a knight in ghost.
Guess we will save our progress.
You never saw this coming.
Alright.
Hey! Wake up!
That is a familiar voice. Who could it be, Kane? Oh, it's him.
It's Volga Boy.
It's our good friend, Volga Boy.
Hey, Volga Boy. We're in a dungeon.
This looks like a fucking... So, let me guess, Kane. This is now the theater department's secret BDSM dungeon. How do you explain this away, Kane?
Hey, Castellan's here. What's going on?
Like rivers in the desert. Hey, you going, Castellan?
Volga Boy, look at you. Look, I'm saying there's a weird explanation for it.
At this point,
okay.
you're not thinking I'm in a shadow dimension.
No, maybe someone is like, again, you're assuming something weird is
The
going on.
theater department geeks beat the shit out of us
Not at
and
this
locked us
point.
in a dungeon with chains and whips.
Not at this point, maybe, but all I'm saying is believing immediately with no prompt whatsoever that you've been transported to a shadow dimension.
Kane, I catch on to things quickly, alright?
How is that higher on your list than just weird people in the real world are doing stuff?
I figured my first thought would be aliens, to be fair. I think that the aliens actually went back in time and brought the fucking, medieval castle, lifted it in their ship, and then just put it down in modern day Tokyo.
Why?
That would be my first thought, though.
And where are all the medieval people?
Well, clearly they just beat the fuck out of us in the castles.
Yeah, but then there would be bodies. There would be medieval bodies.
Well, maybe the aliens abducted them and are doing probing on them and shit.
The hell was that just now?
House tricks, not too bad. We decided to start playing some JRPGs.
Yes.
So we thought we'd start with something light and do Persona 5 Royal.
Yes. We're attempting to do this game each week. So each Wednesday night, join us for the continuing adventures.
Which by Wednesday we mean now, because we're in Australia and it's Wednesday for us.
Whatever time
If you're
this
not in
is
Australia-
for you, next in 7 days' time, this time, we're doing this again. And
Although eventually,
so on and so forth.
because I know you were doing Persona 4.
You're shitting me, right?
Castellan was, yeah?
Fight you. Persona 4 is good. It's the only other Persona I've played. This and 5. I haven't played 1, 2, or 3. Luke hasn't played any of them.
Come on,
I
man.
watched the anime of 4, and I played other Shin Megami Tensei games. This game, Persona 5, I played it for about 20 hours. Don't remember a lot of it.
I know it couldn't have possibly started it, but I feel like Persona 4 was like the representative of the best girl.
Yeah, it was.
Why? Surely that didn't start with Persona.
Best girl?
Yeah.
Look it up, Kane.
Or
What
was it
was
just-
the first best girl
Or
argument?
was it just the verbiage? Like, did it change from who's your favorite character, but Persona 4 someone was like, best girl?
Well, there was always waifu. Wait, was waifu after best girl? Was best girl?
I don't know, man.
Did best girl predate waifu?
I don't know, man.
The game's weird, horny, and lots of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
It's a serious sentence.
No one's allowed
But
to
as we
do as
said,
they please in
99%
my castle.
incarceration rate or
Yeah.
conviction rate or whatever they call it.
Huh? Wait. Is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto.
Okay, it's something.
Sakamoto, dude.
You trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh?
In Persona 4, there's a whole
And you brought a
subplot
friend
involving
this
getting a
time,
moped
because
license
you
and
can't do
making girls feel
anything
funny
for
with
yourself.
writing on the back of it. Good lord.
Seriously?
Good lord. I remember you
This
getting
ain't
a
funny,
license.
you asshole.
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of
It's a good
insulting
game. I
me,
do really like
the
it.
king. The punishment for that is death. It's time for an execution.
Put on
Take him out.
pants.
Stop it. God damn it.
Nice.
That's a nice shoulder tackle he's got there.
I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Sally Howe's hubby.
Dumpster site. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Poor dude. That dude gets dunked on. A lot
running
in that
away.
game.
Dumpster sidekick?
What a heartless
He gets
friend
dunked
you
Who is
are.
that referring to?
He gets dunked on a lot.
Come on, hurry up and go.
Oh, that dude.
I'm getting a
I
little,
hated him in the anime.
I'm getting a little bit jumbled. He's alright. Yosuke's alright. He gets dunked on pretty hard by a lot of people.
He's just a fucking geek, man. He's just a loser.
Yeah, he's Volga Boy in that game. Volga Boy is kind of he's kind of like Yosuke but with a bit of kanji thrown in. They they're similar character types.
Just 1 second.
He is a little bit dumb, but like when you do socially, you do feel bad about him, especially at the beginning with the whole like girl that he likes. You do feel a little bad for Yosuke. He's dumb. He says a lot of dumb things that should get him punched in the face, and probably do. I think Chie would probably beat the crap out of him a lot. And her character was likes to fight and meat.
This will say,
Imagine a Hollywood jock, then subtract the jock. Yeah, he's kind of like the idiot best friend in those movies who thinks that he's a lot cooler than he is, but secretly knows that he's not cooler than he is. He's alright.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away?
I didn't like it.
Nah.
I thought he was a bit of a jobber.
Scum is.
He was.
I'll focus on this one's execution.
Just go with the plan, bro.
Get Tom's girlfriend. Yeah, that's about right.
Take this!
Jeez.
Lowly scum!
No, I feel like it has a bit of a pair the spares kind of thing. There was a bit of a Yosuke Chie thing going on, unless you went with Chie, because you know protagonist you supersede everything.
Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating.
Fuck, I hate this dude,
right
Kamo Shida.
Yeah, you're not supposed to really like him. What with him being bad and everything.
What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know.
I get the feeling this guy wears this shit in the fucking bedroom, man.
Irritates me. Hold him there.
Like he has a robe that's way too short.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He wears that fucking crown as well.
I don't want to die!
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning
I
are
understand that
almost
we're
none.
supposed to hate him
But
because
if
he's
my
like beating
voice
up on
is featured,
Ryuji and stuff like
There
that.
may yet be a possibility open
But
to
like, there's already been the insinuation that
Are you
he's
simply
a
going to watch?
worse person.
Are you forsaking him to save
Pretty
yourself?
much.
Like with the whole Anne thing. Like even without any story.
They didn't really need. They kind of went like.
A mistake then?
Just in case you didn't realize this guy is a cunt, you're gonna kind of hammer that home.
You'll never see it coming, I swear.
Very well. I
has a little
heeded
bit
your
more.
resolve.
Definitely does.
Uh-oh.
Well, they made the music dancing games after
I
it.
think they did make the dancing game.
To me.
Are you interested at all in that Persona 5 Strikers or whatever they're making?
Willing to perform all sacrilegious acts
I don't know where. I think it might just be like a dinosaur sort of game. I don't know.
Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own. Though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him!
Let's get dangerous.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, the glass has come off. This is reverse Persona 4. You fool.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
What does the Z stand for? Tell me! You're done, goofed.
Oh!
I don't do it myself.
Ow! Oh god. It's the fire beast that we saw in Shibuya Kane! Remember?
You thought it was cool before.
Don't try this at home, kid. He just fully hitless saluted, what the fuck?
And you'll immediately burn me to get a stronger persona.
That's a cool fucking looking pose there.
I am the pillager of Twilight. Arsene!
Look at my hacks!
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis. Very well.
Awesome. Remember kids, don't go into the Shadow Realm sex dungeon of your gym teacher. It's a fair bit of advice, to be honest.
Did the Japanese subway have a sign for that?
Guard!
Now, knowing the Japanese police, he'd probably get off scot-free and we'd be incarcerated, so...
But he didn't have pants on!
You'll learn the true strength of my men!
Sorry, he'll pay him off.
They're pumpkins!
Oh no.
This power of mine is yours! Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content!
Thank you, Arsene.
Like the screaming versus some of the more toned down dialogue when you're in a battle where they're like, Persona! He literally ripped his face off. He ripped his face off and unleashed a demon.
With this power.
That's super meta.
Cleave, nice. Just start running and never stop. I went into the Shadow Realm sex dungeon of my gym teacher. What? I mean, at that point, it's kind of different anime. I can't help you beyond my jurisdiction.
What? I was just thinking, like, I was just between Arsene and like people, they love where they always have like the default standing pose.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I don't know, what? Because standing still looks weird.
You little.
You like that, you son of a bitch? You mean this?
Yes.
Lock it some of them
Okay,
away.
it's locked.
Damn you!
Hey!
Now who's a prisoner in a
just
sex dungeon? I hate everything about what I just said.
I don't know why, it just seems like...
Your clothes!
Of course he wears fucking pink undies, eh?
Yeah.
Whoa! You went back to normal!
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts! Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Yes, let's scram, please.
I'm gonna keep calling you Volga Boy!
After them! Don't let them escape!
Haha, good luck, weebs!
Damn you!
Okay, wait, or you either run or if you enjoy.
What was that?
Yeah, no one's here to kink shame, but you know,
right.
everyone wants to be forced into a shadow dimension, you know.
For real?
Speak for yourself, Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want that.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I won't force that upon you in the future.
Thanks.
Yeesh. On the other.
I was planning on it, but now my plans have been foiled.
Again, you probably shouldn't plan on that without asking someone else.
But how will I make you my victim, Kane? That is part of the kink, of course. And to say anything negative about it, Kane, is kink shaming.
No, I don't think pointing out the potential, you know, abuses of power that are unwarranted.
Just you wait till I lock you in my Shadow Realm sex dungeon, Kane. That'll teach you.
I don't want to be in there.
You won't have a choice when you're my victim.
The movie guessing? What's in the movie face-off?
What movie? Have you seen the new show on Netflix, The History of Swearing?
Not yet, I haven't watched it.
I was watching one of the episodes earlier today.
I got told
I love Nicolas Cage.
I got told to watch it. I get back.
I got lost and accidentally went back. Oh wait, the X is on the map. Are they telling me where I can go?
I think they're telling you where you cannot go.
My bad. You'll never see it coming. Oh, there you go.
Whoa! Yes, the crawly hole.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da.
Damn it.
I guess we can't go that way again.
That's it. I think that this game, like,
And again.
the personas,
Yeah.
like, I get that there's a lot of the generic ones, but they just don't look anywhere near as cool as the like, character-specific one. And then, like, you know, in some of them you can kind of like change the way they are, and you're like, but they looked cool before.
But do they become more strong?
Yeah. It's kind of like in an RPG where you like take your armor, and you're like, this is strong, but it looks terrible.
So we're sacrificing the rule of cool for our strength.
Yeah.
The hell? Huh?
This is concerning.
This is upsetting.
Can I help them?
Oh, the goose. Hey, joke. Guess whose turn it is to have a joke?
Well, it's my turn, is it?
Yeah, it's Luke's turn.
Oh, let me think of one.
Luke's turn. Follow over joke.
So I don't have that many jokes off the top of my head like you do.
Neither do I. I mean,
Hey,
I might have to look one up in a second. Oh, hang on, look at this one.
oh no, it's a
What
kitty
is
cat.
this thing?
you're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here.
All according to Keikaku. That means plan.
Let's see. Somebody liked our TikTok, Kane.
Did they?
Their name is Call Me Anytime. Who is that?
I don't know. Play your game. Play your persona.
I'm trying to get this joke up.
Oh, okay. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
What?
Lean beef.
We're trying to get the hell out of here.
Oh, I should have came up with a joke.
I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
You're welcome, Stellan. You asked for it. The cat is fine too.
All according to plan, indeed.
Quiet down.
I'm begging you. You have to help me.
They're catching up. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone else? How the hell do we get out?
Please live on again.
Hey, you two. Want to know? You don't want to get caught and executed, right?
You can't get free cover.
I never go back on my word.
Oh, Matt has redeemed one now.
This thing
Okay,
sounds
let
like
me
it's all
let me
talk.
get one.
What?
That look was just like
What do you call a cow with no legs?
what, Kane?
Ground beef.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Hey.
Alright, you can
It's a pair of jokes. It's a pair of jokes. There's 2 of them, and you say that man. Alright. It's 2 jokes. It's basically the same joke, but you know.
You're the worst. Why did I agree to do this stream with you?
Too late now.
Are you seriously not messing with us? Fine. Now where's the
Don't call me a cat. I am more.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Did you just immediately take pills after that joke? Yeah, let's say that. I took pills.
Follow me and stay quiet.
I took some pills that fucking help me cope with this.
Numb the pain.
Yeah. Oh, we're cutting away.
It's fourth period already.
Oh, there she is again.
Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police?
It's the fed up teacher.
No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
What kind of thing? I know we have like a criminal record, but what kind of things like, oh, there's student G school. I'm gonna call the cops.
Well, we'll just have to increase our social link with her and learn about her life, won't we?
I guess so.
Well, guess we just... What are you doing?
Hello, I'm a dumb statue
What
with
does
a
it
dumb
look like?
face. Look how dumb I am.
Frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here. Try checking around the mouth of this statue.
I don't want to go anywhere near that guy's mouth.
Alright, let's get Dick to go into this guy's mouth.
Oh no. Oh! That's what the statue sounds like.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Well, the cat just told us.
I mean, I do agree with him. How the hell were you supposed to? I mean, well, there was a drawbridge with the thing.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You
I'll
amateur.
transform.
Stay still. Hey you. You can fight, right? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Zoro? Roronoro Zoro.
Oh.
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up.
Oh no.
Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions.
Will we get banned for this? Look at that imp. We're gonna get banned?
Looks like it's not
That's
about
just
capturing
its
us anymore.
front tail,
They're out for
Kane.
blood.
No, not its front tail.
I'll back you up.
What is this? That shitty anime? Why does he have like a cold horn?
That's just his lovely front tail. That's, I don't know what you're talking about, Kane.
Strike that.
Weakness and one more.
Come on. Zoro!
Weak!
Oh, don't get anywhere near me, imp.
Dick just got slapped with his front tail.
Where did I get a machete? Why do you have a scimitar? What is going on?
Hey, we leveled up, baby.
Why are you a cat?
See, Kane, I'm sure you still think that cat is a fucking theatre student that's having a fucking big ruse here, isn't it?
Might be.
You're telling me that fucking 2 foot tall cat is a theatre student?
He might be.
In this medieval dungeon where our teacher is rocking around in his undies.
Could be.
You've lost the plot, mate.
Whoa! I have one sentence that will make you reconsider my argument and understand where I'm coming from.
Okay, go.
This is set in Japan.
Oh, I see. Yes. Yes. It all makes sense.
It's possible.
I mean, I got one of those front tails too.
Hey!
One Piece. That's a thing that what has been going on forever.
Indeed.
Okay.
You see, what was it this week?
Chapter 1000.
1,000 chapters?
It was a good chapter, actually.
Good lord. 1,000 weeks. Not, you know, or longer than that because of, you know, delays and sickness and holidays and stuff, but 1,000 weeks of One Piece. That is a lot.
It was hectic.
There's 52 weeks in a year. 1,000 weeks.
That's right.
Hold on a sec.
Is that a Power Ranger? What's going on?
I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before.
It's a shirt.
Damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't.
Come on, let's go!
Shall we save these pricks?
What is it?
We need to go
Wade,
fast.
thanks for stopping by.
But who are these guys?
Have a good one, Wade. Thanks for watching, dude.
They're prisoners. They're in prison.
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now?
We're at the 2-hour mark now into the
Besides,
game.
they're...
Oh, really? Well, we did get a persona, so stuff's happening.
You should have listened to me. I'm glad you stick to your guns.
Oh.
Looks like it's raring to go too.
It exploded into
Nice.
Yes. Plenty of things. What's next here? Persona time, same persona channel. Oh, look at Anna's like eating the little... Oh my god.
Nice.
Please, no!
Teleports away. See you, Wade.
Before more show up.
Teleporting. Hey, when they do that.
Hold on, you can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
Please no. I'm in prison.
This way.
Why are you so cruel? His little run cycle. Little like cartoon legs.
Very cute.
We're here.
Where's he?
Finally, we're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up! Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
Would you just relax?
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this.
I've
It
seen
leads all the
dialogue.
way outside.
I see.
Yes, of course.
Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off.
I get it now.
I just realized we usually have suspenders that kind of just hanging out.
He does have suspenders. And I believe also a belt.
Yes, he does.
Oh crap!
Really
The enemy
don't
didn't
need
hear
fun.
us, did they?
No.
It's a fashion thing.
It's for fashion.
It is for fashion. Look, he's got it rolled up.
Seriously, we're
He's
finally
a
getting out of
fashionable
here.
lad.
He is, but he's a little bit of a vulgar
You should
boy.
wait on celebrating
He is
until you
indeed a
actually
vulgar
get out.
boy.
Now get going.
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways.
Thanks, strange cat person.
You've got manners. Be careful on your way.
Time to go!
Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Perhaps we could form a team for roughly 120 hours.
I'm seeing a few hidden Mickeys just then, okay?
These
Did we
are
make
the
it?
only parts of these games where you wonder, like, it's cool that they're setting up everything
Yeah.
and the story, but it's also one of those things you're like, you kind of gave the premise of, I imagine in the trailers, like, travel to, you know, a shadow realm and beat monsters. and then
Does
it's like,
that mean we got away?
Spend 3 hours in the game telling you that? Like, I already kind of know that.
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
Yes,
What's
hell
with the
is going
yelling?
on?
Are you students of Shujin?
How do you know?
Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? We were trying to get to school and we ended up at this weird castle.
Dude. Now they're
What?
thinking we're fucking on drugs or something.
Hand over your bag.
Oh, yep.
You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
You seem quite friendly with him, though. Anyway, you should go to school.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it.
I rang my bell and
If you
everything.
spout any more nonsense,
Ring,
I'll
it
contact
went.
your school. Is that what you want?
I'm a cop.
Come on, say something. That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for... Fine, I'm going.
And they never checked his bag for drugs.
A Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned.
What do you have planned? Why would the Minister for Transportation need to resign because a train driver went crazy and crashed a train? What's that
Too
have to
much
do
of a
with it?
scandal.
Sainijima.
The Minister of Transport took all the heat on that. Because a train driver went insane.
Better to leave it be for now.
I love talking to myself about my evil plans. Now, to have an evil lunch.
Don't you talk to yourself about your evil plans, Kane?
No, not often.
I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
Damn cop snitched on us after all.
It's rare not
That
to
says
see
he knows a
you
lot
alone.
about your evil plans, Kane.
Where were you roaming around until this time?
They mainly involve murdering Luke.
A castle?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
What's this about a castle?
No, not this prick.
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto.
He knows this Sakamoto.
What a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that it...
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
That is the thing that is like...
He's the one that provoked
about
me.
like Japanese culture.
In any
which
case,
is
you'll
kind
have
of
to
like,
explain
at least
yourself.
from what you see in a
Follow
lot
me.
of things, where the people older than you immediately command your respect.
Come on. I should have been more
Even if they're a
considerate.
scumbag,
Let's
because
just
they're
say
older
that
than
we
you,
were
you're
both to
supposed
blame.
give them your respect.
Well, if you
I mean,
say
I'm not saying
so.
be rude to, you know,
Sometimes
your elders.
elder people are just dumb cunts.
Yeah, sometimes they just suck.
They're just pricks.
It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be like, this guy's a dick.
Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
One of your teachers is a pedophile.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
Dick Togo, the new transfer student in school.
I've been at this school I haven't even been at this school yet. I know one student hates you and
Have
one
we
looks
met
super
somewhere?
depressed whenever they need you.
We haven't even had one class.
I'm literally
but we know
standing-
this teacher is a fucking creep.
I'm literally standing outside of the school gates on my first day.
And we're at the castle. I saw a girl in your car. Let's go that one.
That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just... I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Can you overlook more?
Is that supposed to be a joke? I'm not laughing.
I can tell that
At
from
any
your
rate,
scowl.
hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting.
Has she just not been
Good
teaching
luck
today?
trying
And
to
just
enjoy
been
your new
waiting in
school
her
life.
faculty office?
Oh, Lord.
Let's skip forward in time.
That's right, I was late for school. Is this the kind of stuff
The
you were
school
looking
turned
for?
into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations.
Ooh.
But there should have been no connection
The
between the two of you
violations
since
just
you
make it
had
sound
just
so much
transferred.
more fucking creepy and disgusting.
As it should, it's creepy. He's a creep.
And the way she said it, the violations.
Why did you target him?
Because he's scum.
That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Because he was a scum person.
It wasn't great. Live an honest student life. Faculty, switch way.
So scary. Floor 1. Floor 2.
WC?
Probably not there.
What's WC?
Toilet.
Why is it called WC on the map?
Water closet.
Are you taking the piss out of me now?
No, I'm not. It's old school terminology for bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why is he here?
Where the fuck am I going?
I don't know where. Wait, what was it? I don't know where the fact is. What was that again?
He did something.
No, it's just fire extinguisher. Okay. So we know these are the classrooms.
And maybe it's in the second part of the building. And how you can walk through.
Yeah, maybe there is. Like one of these. No. Principal's office. And then the other side. No, like across the hall from the principal's office.
Why is he here?
One next to it. So probably in this area, right? There it is.
There you go.
Time to go inside and talk to our really, like, sullen teacher.
I like her.
Oh, unbelievable.
Why do you wear such a happy color? You're so sad.
Being over half a day late on your first day?
First half day.
Can you explain yourself?
That was in a castle.
Well, I was in a castle, I can say that.
If you could, I got lost. My train was late.
Let's go say I was in a castle, so she said.
You can't be serious.
I can be.
Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Even she says it like that.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble.
She's trying to be happy through her clothes.
He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident.
Why?
I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
An assembly? Maybe they're giving students extra time to get home?
By the way, when you introduce yourself...
Don't tell them I'm a delinquent?
Be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
Okay.
I'm gonna say so much unnecessary
You think
stuff.
that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Gee, oh golly.
Oh, background characters.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
What's up?
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student.
Dick Togo.
Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
Did you need to even explain that?
She's just trying to...
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it...
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open.
Is it near the window?
Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
What's up, dude?
Well-behaved student. I mean, beat.
He looks like a well-beaten student.
Lies.
Lies. Flashy
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
We all know about this.
Everybody knows that she's involved with the teacher.
Again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
What does that mean?
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started.
You know what the kind of fucking messed up thing is, though? How old are these people in the class here?
The kids?
Yeah.
I'm just based on the fact that it's like a game or an anime. I'm gonna say a 15.
This is their second year's high school, I think.
So what does that mean?
14 or 15, I'd probably say.
Yeah.
The fucking twisted thing is, like, it's actually legal for Kamoshida to be with her in Japan. Isn't that... That's just... Ugh.
Who's on duty today?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
We just go back to the part where we beat him up as a ghost or something.
Please.
That made me feel better.
Let's rise.
But yeah, that's the thing, is the student teacher... I don't know, I mean...
Oh, like, age-wise, she is of legal age.
Is that one of those things?
I mean, maybe because of that relationship they can't.
Is that like...
What's wrong?
Frowned upon? I mean, is it one of those things where they never specified a law is because
Are you sure
like,
you're
over
okay?
here the age thing makes
also,
it illegal, so there'll be
seems
no
like
need to
people are
specify
already
teacher
talking
student.
about you, but
Yeah.
It's already illegal?
Yeah.
That being said, and in a completely
can't even catch a
hypocritical move,
break.
you totally
Why do I
can
have to
romance
deal
this
with
teacher.
this?
Well, she is pretty cute though. But no, you know what it is? It's like always being treated differently for a young male student.
You
I mean,
should head
also,
straight home
I
without
guess
stopping by
it's
anywhere.
weird, but again, just saying based on the
Oh,
legality
and
of
about
it.
Sakamoto-kun,
The whole point
don't
of
get involved.
if this is a pairing is that they're both interested. The Kamoshida thing is he's abusing power and the girl.
Yeah, that's really messed up.
So as weird as it would be normally, and bad regardless, it's also worse because he's actually
What do you
being
want?
super terrible.
Yep.
It's not
And
just a
you
weird
haven't dyed
age
your
thing,
hair
it's
back to
also a
black
crime.
either.
I don't know whether the game is more hung up on the age or the crime part of
Probably
it.
the crime thing.
It doesn't seem to care about the age. Like, the other students are like, oh, she's with Kamoshida.
I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Could have been on the rooftop.
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto.
He looks like those what are they called again? He
What?
looks like those soldier aliens from Doctor Who.
Oh, the Sontarans.
The Sontarans.
Yep.
That's what he looks like.
At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like
Look at
that.
him.
The school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
So he basically went to the
Your troubles
Olympics
never seem to
once.
end, do they, Principal Kovac?
He's a scumbag person. So now he's at a school because they're the only people that would like actually give a damn about him.
Yeah, I think he won gold. They didn't say he was a gold
I'll
medalist.
continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
That guy does wear sometimes so much.
They're only talking about the big volleyball game. Man, the volleyball's a big thing, isn't it, in high school today?
Yeah,
Oh,
volleyball.
look at that, definitely not a main character.
Where?
Why is he here?
No.
Mature third year.
Yes.
Oh, they disappeared.
Definitely not a character with any kind of design being put into it. 2 hours in, we haven't scratched the surface. We haven't done shit. We haven't gotten to the game. We haven't gotten to making personas. We haven't gotten to 80% of the cast.
Yep.
There's so
This
many
is
more
going to be a
characters.
long-term weekly stream.
There's
to say
so
the
many
least.
more characters.
I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
I mean,
Figured
playing
as
this
much.
once a week, it's going to take months to get through this.
Then again, we're in the
That's
same
alright.
boat.
Been 2.5 hours here.
I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about
Yeah, at
it.
this point, we only have Ryuji.
No wonder you were so gutsy.
We might have Anne by the end of it tonight.
What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though.
I feel like it does, though.
I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Dick.
Hey, Dick. All right.
Thanks, Dick.
All right, Sakamoto.
Sakamoto.
That Kamoshida we saw there.
Well, shouldn't they, by that pronunciation, shouldn't they say Kamoshida?
He was all like,
Probably
I'm
don't
the
know
king
about
of the
it. There's
castle.
some rumors about him. You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again.
Why would you want to?
Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be.
A dream we both had.
Sorry to drag you out here like this. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Okay, so
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
I mean,
See ya.
technically it's not
Sure thing,
incorrect. I just feel like the emphasis is on the wrong syllables.
It's Naruto all over again.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's what everyone calls it. That's what I call it.
Naruto.
Yeah. It's a different language. It's, you know.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I
Did you?
hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school. Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
Your life is over.
Good.
It's really extreme.
Hey, yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour. What are you standing around
reckon that's
for?
the same
Get
lady
upstairs
as
and
the
go to
other
bed
day?
He had
already.
the same smile.
No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Okay.
You're a full-time ass.
When do I get to like...
Oh, the studying. The books. Reading all the books. Drinking coffee.
Sleep time.
Going to the restaurants. Oh no. It's just like in Persona 4. Do you know how many bowls of meat you eat in that game? Oh, so many. Not many other games require
About
like
time
have a
you come
courage
to.
cap for you to be able to eat lunch.
Caroline.
On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers.
Did you
and
think my
special
voice
ones
would
at
be
that.
this deep?
Your rehabilitation can finally begin. There is no need to
like to
understand
imagine
it
that
all
there's
for the
just a
time.
woman
You will
behind
be
him
training the
singing
power of personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you. I have high expectations for you.
You don't have enough guts.
There is no need to worry. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
I see.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
You seem like the nicer one.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator.
Not a fan of Caroline.
Then Caroline.
Should there
She just
this is
keep
all
one
for
from the
you
cage
to
and calling
grow
you
as a
inmate.
most excellent thief.
The other one's like, I hope you do a good job.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Alright, Caroline. Settle down. I don't even know how I got into this magic prison. Oh, it's raining today. And we don't need to water the plants.
When do we fix up the rest of our room?
Probably in a month or so. I don't remember.
I remember doing that. The economy sucks. So dudes go absolutely mental and crash a train, killing 80 people.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Hey, Giggles, what's up?
Please, take my seat.
Aeon, gaggles, gags, giggles, gaggles.
Oh, she's nice.
Student with ribbon in hair, Kane.
My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
What a dick!
Wow, what speed.
Wow, what speed?
I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Go immediately to sleep. Okay.
It's all right. I can understand his position as well.
What, being a fucking prick?
I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please
Okay,
allow me to
hand
carry
right
your
there.
luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
She trains.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier. For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself.
The younger lady.
Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai.
I saw Snap Talk.
Please,
Did you see our
excuse
new
me.
one? Kane's involved now.
I was here and was then filmed.
Our new TikTok of Kane. Unwillingly involved.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Why are you a teacher?
Hey, new kid.
Oh, Jesus, what is this?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race.
What do we got? Oh my god.
Intelligence, money, villains, experience? What do you reckon?
It really could be any of them.
I'm kind of crossing out villains. So I feel like it's all one of
I was
those.
kind of thinking villains.
You think that was a chief factor in the progress of human race?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go with villains then.
Alright.
This is it.
Correct? What? Is that, what the fuck? Is that legit?
I don't know. It was
sardonic witticism. That sounds like something you would be into.
It does. It does. Well, it said Devil's Dictionary, but also, I mean, what do you think? What would progress humanity? Something to fight against and
I
unite
guess
against.
so. We all need our Thanos or our Hitlers or our
So every story
Genghis
has a villain.
Khans or our Darth Vaders.
Or our Kamoshitas.
Yes, our Kamoshitas. Is he really a criminal? I don't know. I'm questioning it myself now. Hey, everyone.
Haha, we got a music note.
Point up.
Knowledge. We're oblivious, milquetoast, bumbling, inoffensive, and existent. Far out. Our charm is existent.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, I
Kane
guess it
loves
literally is something.
Apparently you love being on TikTok, Kane.
Oh, you know me.
Is that a true statement of fact?
I still don't understand it, but I'm on there apparently.
We tripled you. There's triple the Kane. And we put the song, Why You Always in a Mood?
Right, yeah.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss
Also,
it.
just gonna put that out there.
Hey now,
She's
being
a
a
model?
model's
She's
fine
a
and
model.
dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the
She's
bone.
15.
That's not abnormal in Japan.
She's 15 years old. Why is she a model?
That's not out of the ordinary.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend to practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to
Yeah, I'm
happen to
gonna
you-
trust this dude
Thank
to
you.
judge anyone's
Please
character.
excuse me.
I love how he says it when I'm clearly just standing there. He got annoyed.
Yo.
He's getting his dick wet tonight.
Oh my god.
Who are you again?
Aw, man, I wasn't expecting such a brutal response. I want to talk about that castle from
I mean,
yesterday.
too scared to my face on TikTok.
I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
Just like in this game.
Hey, Hyena's here! Here he is! Popping in at the last minute here. You look good. But giggles, you look good, Hyena says.
I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all.
What's up? Just playing some Persona 5 Royal.
And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Yeah, sure. What's
Oh, let's go fight some stuff.
Nice!
Hygiena.
Glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
He's just in a bad guy. Probably just go along with this, okay.
Why not? I literally know nobody else except you and girl with ribbon in hair.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time.
It's the bass song.
Sorry, this Chris was missing me.
When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way.
How
from here,
you
right?
doing? Just finished some Warzone. Nice, nice. Did you get a dub, geeks? Any
When you put it
dubs
that
tonight?
way, I'm not so sure anymore.
These games.
All right, this way.
This is dubbed, yes.
Let me know if you notice something.
A dub is something different in Call of Duty Warzone game. I'm not sure you're aware of what a dub is in that context. Giggles is apparently going to shower, so she's lurking in the shadows now.
We're
Thank
at
you for
school.
that information.
There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real?
For realsies?
Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think? I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here.
No, for a magic app.
Huh? Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that?
He's not wrong, it did say that.
It's very specific.
Let me see your phone for a bit.
And illuminating on the situation.
What's this eyeball looking thing? What? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
What did you say, Ryuji?
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
Here we go! Then we went in a certain direction and...
Whoa.
Hey. Huh? What the hell?
We're
Scary. It's a Millennium Line.
You good boy.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Those clothes!
Pretty cool, aren't they?
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Not bad. You jelly.
Yeah. You jelly, mate?
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
Oh, what's up, Q Cat?
It's a familiar voice.
stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place?
Yeah,
is
for
it the
reals.
school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
You have to run that one by us again, Cat.
I think you called him Kamoshi. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
Alright, easy on.
What did you say?
This is our first dealing with a parallel dimension. So,
We should immediately understand, Kane. This
relax
is not
this a little
acceptable.
bit. Also, we're high school students, alright? Our school day
What was that?
consisted of one question
These be
about
the
a book
slaves
that we've
captive
never
here.
read. So,
Well, we got the answer right, so we
did.
may not be a criminal in other people's eyes.
remember when that teacher was like,
shit.
anyway, in this
It's for
book that
real.
none of you have read and I never told any of you to read, what's the answer?
We saw
You
other
actually
people
knew the
captured
answer.
yesterday.
I mean, I
Legitimately, so I'll give that to you.
Guessed, but yeah.
For me, that was the one I would completely have written off. Because to me, that just sounded ridiculous.
Immediately, I was like, that's the one that
Most
stands
likely on
out the most.
Kamoshida's orders.
This is
nothing
why I
out of
always
the
said
ordinary.
bad on multiple
It's like that
choice
every day here.
questions in school.
What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
And I kick him in the shins and then balls.
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Mona's not even.
Do you know where those
close,
voices are
really.
coming from?
I guess the joke is in Japanese
Probably sound
it's
cool.
probably called Morgana, and that's a not Japanese name. So
Well, I
You know
guess
what I
I
mean?
could guide you there.
same way as if it was like a
But only
Western
if
thing and
he
a dude
comes
called
with us.
Ryuji Sakamoto turned up. Be like, yeah, Saka blah blah blah.
I get it. Let's go.
Yeah, sure, why
It's
not?
settled then.
Let's go punch this guy. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
Let's do this.
Let's boogie.
This is our...
Ain't that where we escaped out of last?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of...
How are we supposed to know?
I'll make...
So,
Basically, don't go in through the front, that's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Now make
Unless
sure...
that's part of the plan is how dumb it is.
Follow me.
Then it's smart.
We're just gonna break in right through the front door.
That's when it's cool ever. Oh, that big painting of him in golden armor.
Fire Emblem. What the hey? The school done flickered in and out.
Let's go.
We're in a parallel dimension. Otherwise known as the Pervert Castle.
It is the Pervert Castle.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Looks like we're going to have to...
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle. Always try to ambush enemies instead of... You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard.
So, we want...
But anyway, let's go.
Show me your true form!
Show me your moves!
Show me your moves!
Now's our chance to strike!
Yow!
A spectacular victory!
How cool.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool end of battle screen.
I'll agree to that.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before! Where'd they go?
Quiet down!
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here. There's a lack of distortion here.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand?
And of course, the teacher
This
would have
place
no
is
control
another
over the
reality
class.
that the ruler's heart
That's his
projects.
greatest weakness.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no
Because I
sense
can't
at
believe
all.
that with Kamoshida considering he's such a shit teacher.
It's probably like math
One could say
or
it's a
something.
world in which
Yeah.
one's
A classroom
distorted
he doesn't care
desires.
about.
I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
Team Fire Twitch. Ryuji earlier in the game says that he's gonna sleep like a rock. Since sleep is drained as an anabolic state in which organisms is subconscious stuck between consciousness and unconsciousness, since rocks are not living organisms, they cannot and do not sleep. So Ryuji is wrong. Well, you are right, Team Fire Twitch. Thank you for that.
Take that, Ryuji.
Ryuji, you just got punked, mate.
So,
He was right about the
Son
teacher
of a
being a
bitch.
pervert, though.
He was right about that, but he was
really
definitely
hate
wrong
this
about
Kamoshida
the
guy.
sleeping like a rock kind of thing. As our good friend
doesn't
Team
even
Fire
cover
Twitch
how I
has laid out quite elaborately.
everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the... His lackeys are everywhere
Don't let
inside.
your emotions get the better of you. This is Persona.
You're curious about your outfit,
Your
aren't
emotions
you?
literally manifest as a warrior.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
I'm curious as hell about it too.
Where can I get one?
That's also because of this world.
Hey, thanks for following Team Fire Twitch.
Hey.
Much appreciated.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Welcome to the Snap family.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler
that,
pleases
Ryuji.
within his palace.
Yeah, Ryuji. Get fucked. You got wrecked, mate.
But he's your favorite.
He's my
prevent
favorite,
such
but he's dumb and
distortions,
got wrecked.
Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this.
Team Fire Twitch. I arrive, DDoS Ryuji and follow.
I'm more curious.
Much appreciated.
An honest to God
The
human.
trifecta.
Ryuji, you needed to be DDoS.
You're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
And I found the cat.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form.
I must eat
The
7
reason why I
humans.
snuck in here was for a
Come over
preliminary
here.
investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though.
I am a regular human cat.
Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
We're all in agreement.
Wait, what the fuck did Kamoshida do to this cat?
I don't know. I don't
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along.
We're all in agreement. We want
I'll
to
be counting
punch
on
this
your skills
Kamoshida
this
guy
time too,
right in his
rookie.
face.
Got
Yes.
Good.
Don't worry, I'm not
But
gonna force
also,
it all on you. I thought it
like
might
to kick
help,
him in the
so...
dick and balls if possible. Potentially
I
to
brought this just in case. It's a
severe
model
damaging
gun, though, so it only
degree.
makes-
That's a toy!
Bicho Shida, yes indeed.
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine.
Oh,
If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Oh, jeez. I mean, it is his big dungeon.
Cock and ball torture.
Oh, we got the statue.
Yeah, let's subject Kamoshida to some
There are
cock and
probably
ball
still
torture.
sentries making their rounds out
Provided he
there.
doesn't love that.
Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Hyena. Hyena, would you like some cock and ball torture as well?
My word.
We're in the right dungeon for it.
Oh, we can save it here. That might be good to do.
Well,
Can't remember. Oh,
Well
yeah,
then.
yeah. There's a button. Options.
Oh, wrong.
Let's do it.
Let's save. Let's do it.
Not today, thanks. Fair enough.
Perhaps later. Jesus. Persona.
Persona.
now then.
Yes, how you going, Team Fire Twitch?
Let's take note of. AM or PM? It seems like a PM thing, but you know.
Okay, let's
People
go.
do all kinds of stuff.
What, cock and ball torture?
Yeah, like some people, like it's like some people like, oh, I go to the gym in the morning to start my day off.
Yeah.
Other people like, oh, towards the end, you know.
I like to start my day off with some cock and ball torture.
The way to the training?
So,
Seems like it. Just don't let
Nothing
him
like
notice you before.
grappling my balls
does,
in a
the
vice
palace-
Oh my god.
to start the day off.
Oh lord.
Well,
that...
fine. I'll put together some info about the security. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. There's 2 enemies! Don't underestimate them! Come forward! My other self!
Persona.
One enemy remains!
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
That's right, I think if the warning goes up too high, it like kicks you out or something. Or no, it makes the enemy stronger? I can't remember. We're playing on easy difficulty. If it just makes them stronger, it shouldn't matter.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Shoot. Then what do we do? Should we try?
It's not that.
I see. Sorry.
Oh, I always miss the. You might like it, Kane. Won't know until you try it. Ooh, cock and ball torture, or. I always miss the fun. I know, right?
I'd say how did we end up here, but we are
Wish I
playing
could
a game
fight.
where we're literally
At least
running
be able
around
to
a
help out a
permanent
little
sex
bit.
dungeon, so I think I know how the conversation got here.
I think we actually need to put him in some kind of cock and ball torture to stop him from what he's doing. So let's put his dick in a dick cage.
Like, we'll punch him a lot.
Yeah, but we need to lock his cock.
Go
so
like punch and then
he can't
do
use
one
the
of these.
cock
Do
anymore.
like the speedball thing.
What all I got is this toy from earlier.
And then do a wind up like.
It looks real and all, but
Sure,
shoot it.
Bam!
Okay.
What? Were you listening?
Gun.
Don't worry.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire
You
anything.
get him on wish. Wouldn't put it past.
Let's get a dick cage for Kamoshida and Kane. Just for fun, Kane.
And I get dragged into this.
Are you telling me you don't want a dick cage, Kane?
I'm fine. Keep your wish
How about
expenditures
that?
to yourself.
Surprised?
I think you doth protest too much, Kane.
There are.
When it comes to dick cages.
You asked me a question. You said yes or no. I said no.
Guys in the chat, tell me if you agree. Kane doth protest too much about this dick cage. Clearly he already has one. He loves using his dick cage. His
Doesn't he have a new
ridiculous
show? Doesn't he
cage.
have a new show on Netflix?
Yes.
Listen to this.
It's actually kind of interesting. I always thought that fornication under consent of the king was actually a legit thing, but it isn't.
Oh, it's just a made up thing. I remember hearing that once ago, like, oh, okay.
I always thought, surely that's not real, but I've heard it enough that I thought it guess was.
I mean, I don't know what the
Well, they do explain it in the episode.
Right.
Bangkok Dangerous, starring Nicolas Cage. I love that movie, Bangkok Dangerous. We need to watch that one, Kane.
I haven't seen that.
I love his love interest, the blind Bangkok Thai woman or whatever she is. Where is Bangkok? Thailand?
I'm not very good at geography.
Somebody tell me where Bangkok is.
Nice.
Are you reading any of this?
I am. They're basically just talking about the fucking combat. We're still okay. So, okay, we're 3 hours in officially, and we're still getting tutorial messages.
We're in for the long run. Ordering
What do you
some
wanna
food
do?
and keep playing.
Yeah. Do we want Morgana to follow our commands or just act freely?
I guess that depends if you want Morgana like to control
Yeah.
him in battle.
It's control.
Yep.
Again, on low difficulty, it's not gonna matter, but you know.
There's 2 enemies. Don't
Yeah,
underestimate them.
Thailand, I've been there twice. You know what, Daddy? We're talking about the location, not your sexcapades, hyena.
Let's go.
Where do you think the sexcapades took place? Would you say you banged cock, hyena?
Now I'm even more charming.
Zora learned Patra.
All right.
No doubt. Hyena banged cock.
A guard.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess. Okay, I've decided. Something like that. Let's... Listen, there's a distinct flow to
In
battles.
Thailand, isn't it
Let me
more
show
often
you.
that you get
After all,
banged
seeing
by a
is
cop?
First,
It's time.
Kane has something to say.
I don't know, is it?
You're mine.
Well, Hyena's been there twice, so he can attest.
All out attack. Good lord,
Let's go.
she's on the ground, weakened.
Good night.
Oh, that's right. There's the discussions as well in this game. I forgot.
You can get him to potentially join you or something.
Yeah, like if you knock them into that state where
Oh,
they're on
an
the ground, you
impressive
can go up to them and try to convince them to join you.
that went really well.
Don't judge me,
Definitely
Hyena
fit for
says.
this.
Judges Hyena.
What was that super move thing you...
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat...
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies after... Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our... Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the...
We'll go until midnight, and then after that we'll end the streams. I got work tomorrow.
What time is it?
It is 11 o'clock now.
11 o'clock?
We've been going for 3 hours. We'll go for 4 hours.
Nice.
This is concerning.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
HD Kappa, judge at equals 1 at judging.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
What?
You telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait
Has he
a
taken
minute.
the students
Are you
from
planning on taking
actual
these guys out of
reality
here?
into this?
We can't just leave
Like,
him here.
what's the situation here?
No.
Are they just his kind of manifestation?
Yeah, that's how he treats them, but it's also like that's how those
stupid can
volleyball
you
players
be?
feel.
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's
This
cognition.
is how he sees them and like what he does.
They
to them.
aren't real humans that have entered from reality.
Okay.
They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dogs.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
Who's the voice of
school's a
reason?
castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh.
Let's look it up.
This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean...
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Anything
Don't
else
tell
in the
me
room?
they're going through similar shit in reality?
Let's have a look.
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as...
So it might be for real.
Trying to see if there's anything. Oh, that's right, I would have had him. He was Saitama in One Punch Man.
Oh.
He was one of the bad guys.
I heard that
in
Kamoshida's
3.
using physical punishment. If they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
What else has to be in there?
Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
Spire again.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here.
Okay.
What about yours?
Everything was fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
He's doing stuff.
Good God.
Oh my word.
I don't know how this is helping with volleyball training.
Yeah, what does this teach you? You're meant to receive with your arms.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, he was also in Hunter x Hunter.
That is?
Merylwen.
Oh, nice. The king. Very cool.
Still haven't watched that yet.
You should.
I should. Oh my god, these bones are... Oh my god.
What's this?
What's it called? The training hall of log? That unsettles me.
Yes!
I don't like it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
This way!
Did we kill him yet?
No.
Ugh, you knaves
From my
again.
memory, I'm pretty sure we leave and then we come back again.
It
To
takes
think
a while.
you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle.
Then you're no kid.
I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What?
What the hell are you getting at?
He was on the track team?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Those are the things that I never understand.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all.
Let's just say, this kind of crap matters when the kids are in school.
Yeah.
Because it's like very important.
He
But then
betrayed
as you,
his
like, go
teammates and
away from
crushed their
school, you realize,
hopes.
like, oh, none of that really kind of
He
mattered
still
that much
carries
in
on
a way.
as carefree as
But
ever.
there's so many teachers and parents and adults surrounding that situation, and none of them pass on the information that it doesn't matter as much as that. Like, they're all in on it as well.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
That's not true.
Where it's like, oh, I
What
failed
a
this
tragedy.
English
You
test.
blindly
What will
trusted
I ever
this
do?
fool.
Your life is over now.
Yeah, it's like the teachers aren't like, it's
Hurry
okay,
and
it's just a
dispose
test.
of them.
Realistically, no one
Can't
gives two
stand
shits about it.
stench.
It's always like, oh, better study up for the next one. Like, I mean, I get it, but also at the same time, you're not helping.
Damn it.
Also, goat horse.
Ryuji, move!
Let's fuck him up. I think Ryuji gets his mask and all that shit now, doesn't he?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! This'll hurt.
I'll kill you, because I'm a horse.
Persona!
Persona!
Calm down.
It still doesn't matter, you heard it here first.
Alright.
It matters, but it's not as, like, important as everything, you know what I mean?
I'll finish you.
I mean, granted, in this situation of the game, we're dealing with students and a scumbag teacher.
Can't be.
Man, if only we had someone else here.
Oh, you piece of.
Bull crap, we lost to the horses.
Apparently we did.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
His moment.
No!
I remember this being pretty cool, to be honest.
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly.
Literally
dare you
everyone
raise
is
your hand to
emotional
me?
all the time. That's how people
Though it was
work.
only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse. You just didn't like our team.
Don't stand on the cat with your hairy leg.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's what.
Once these two are dealt with,
Yeah, he straight up
you're
broke
next.
Ryuji's leg.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I mean, those police officers were literally going to, I mean, remove our leg in the fucking interrogation.
Kill him. Just like a hardcore off the bat. Kick his ass.
Everything that was important to
Don't
me
even
was
stand up for
taken by
yourself.
him.
Just
I'll
shout
never
at him.
get.
Stay there and watch.
Kick him
Look
in the
on as these
balls.
hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you
Put
doing?
on some
Silence him!
goddamn pants.
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion.
The original
is
artists we go away and then we do some stuff with Anne, and then we come back with Anne and do this again.
Cower in fear and watch!
Oh, I forgot about his.
Yo ho ho.
Surfing on a ship.
Right on. What's up, Persona? You're stepping rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback. Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid! Kamoshida's come. Let's do.
Captain Kid. Oh yeah, he was There's Silver.
Rip.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
And also, we put it on easy with him.
Yep.
But how? I mean, his outfit's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
How about
All the
that?
Phantom Thieves have pretty cool outfits.
Whoa. So Ryuji had the potential too.
I think everyone has the potential.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
You dumb bastard. Oh god.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
You're not even a cat.
How
What's going on?
meowvelous.
That's not even good. Oh my god.
I'm so jealous.
Now's not the time for
But I
that.
don't like it. Why did I say that?
Why is
Why did you
Takamaki
say
here?
It just seemed a more funnier thing to say.
Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's...
We're not...
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what! You better be ready for us!
Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
They really have to hammer home that this guy
Ignore
is
him.
just fucking
Let's go.
evil.
We knew he was evil when he invited Anne into his car. Like, that was enough for us to go, we should punch him in the face. It's just adding on hours and hours of crap after that so that we really want to deck him in the schnoz.
Anyways,
I mean, they already achieved the goal of making me want to beat the fuck out of him.
I don't remember changing into this. Should I be happy about that?
Sure, why not?
Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Bitch, I'm fabulous.
Quiet.
No, search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely...
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
It's Inception. We're basically in the movie
A
Inception.
skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida
Here's a
in
fair
reality
question.
remember
Like, you
about
would
the
be thinking,
execution?
Yeah.
isn't he like aware of what's happening in this world?
Yeah.
There you have it.
It's his perception of the world.
Like Morgana keeps taking the piss out of him saying Ryuji's a dumb prick, but that's
Yeah.
a fair question.
Yeah, all of his questions have been fair.
Now that we know that, all
Some
we gotta
of
do
them.
is...
Like if you suddenly wound up in a different dimension, you're like, damn, what's happening?
Pretty much.
Like, there's other people
guided
trapped
you
in
as
prison
promised.
cells, we should get them out.
It's
She's
your
like,
turn to
you
cooperate
dumb
with me."
bastard. Don't you know that those are
why I
clearly
was super nice about
representations of those
teaching
people that the owner of this mind palace has created?
And then again, it's fair, like for him to think that it's legitimately them.
I'm here in this palace, they're here in this palace.
Don't
But
you
she
remember?
keeps taking the piss
I
out of him.
originally gave me to erase the
idiot,
distortion.
you
That's why we
goddamn
must
moron.
delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my
Freed you
master
from a prison
plan?
cell and then you showed us out. I feel like that was the hospitality we showed and vice versa. What plan? Wait, what plan? What's that about?
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
It's because you turned up and we're like, okay, by the way, you're gonna help me like do all this
Thanks
crazy
for
shit.
everything, cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Okay.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's... Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Hidden Mickey.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome.
Yeah, you return back to the
Thank
world.
God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh?
Oh, plus that I'm a pirate
I'm
now.
dead tired. How you holding up?
I could do this all day.
That's impressive. I'm exhausted even though I used to do track. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So,
It's a
wanna help
solid
me look for
plan.
those guys or any witnesses?
Yeah, why not?
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so... if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
And he has been talking shit about me to all students. He's just like, don't talk to that fucking, what do you call it, transfer student.
We were a threat to him. We were an unknown quantity.
That's true.
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
We've got to kick him in the balls.
I'm counting on you. Don't
Yes,
worry,
you
I'm
do.
hyped about this too.
I was gonna say, is this our first social link? Oh, we're traveling through time again.
Yeah, we haven't got the social links happening yet.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
No, you're sorry.
That was a really quick line.
I am thou.
Social link.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new
Wonderful.
vow.
Well, I don't know what.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Say it again.
With the birth
Tarot
of the
card.
chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Red one.
All right.
Well, not the chariot confidant.
Oh. Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere? Just follow me.
Last time I did that, we ended up at a car.
I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much
Kind of
shittier
looks like
can that asshole
Yoshinoya,
get?
actually.
But just hearing your story makes me angry. So you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh?
Yeah, that is correct.
Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought. You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too.
I didn't think that
The place you're living now is in Youngin, right?
I thought it was money.
Well, I definitely didn't think it was villains. I'm still shocked by that.
It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
What's going on?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on.
You gonna pay the bill?
As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely feel better about being at school if the perv teacher wasn't there.
Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too. Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed.
Man, they just canceled classes left and right.
Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Well, there was an 80-person massacre train disaster.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure some of the students may have had connection to those people. Possibly.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
You're being too loud, lower your voice.
A lot of the options it gives you are just the same thing.
Right.
The Avengers.
What?
Man. And friend.
Yes, friend with black knee brace.
Sport friend. She
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
does not look happy. My god.
Whenever I close my
your boy
eyes,
Kamoshida.
I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Eyes are so dead, I feel really bad.
I feel bad for her as well. Oh, well.
Oh no, oh, okay.
Sorry
I
to
thought Carmen Shido was gonna walk
Oh,
up.
it's fine, it's Mishima. Oh.
Mr.
he doesn't look
Kamoshida
great.
told me to get you.
Huh?
Oh, she looks terrified.
What does he want?
He didn't say.
How is this school allowed to operate?
His cock is ready.
He's clearly assaulting everyone.
His non-consensual cock is ready.
Oh my god.
And the Japanese police are busy arresting a child for beating a rapist elsewhere.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
And then I bet Anne's gonna feel bad because she, a 15-year-old high
Good
school
luck.
girl, didn't stop this dude.
Yeah, this is...
Hang in there, Shiho.
This game starts on a pretty dark and disturbing kind of arc, doesn't it?
It is all about the darkness of humanity.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Yeah, you did, baby.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me.
We have a date to go on.
I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems.
Can you stop threatening me?
In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
Oh.
Are you even listening to me?
A very artistic chat app.
Just stay away from
It
bad
looks cool.
influences, okay?
And bad influences, got it.
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night.
Cool.
I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
I'm gonna make some curry. Just try and stop me. Oh wait, you can't. You'll be gone.
When do I get to clean the rest of the room?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
What do you say we call it there?
Yeah, I think
We wrapped up a
I think
day.
we do that. We're just under 4 hours.
We already got we got 3 personas already.
3.5 hours in. Level 5 Dick. Dick's level 5.
Yeah.
I think that's a good kind of point to end on for today.
And then next week we can go after this damn teacher.
I think next week we're gonna take him out.
Or at least we're gonna damn well try.
We'll take him down.
Unless we definitely plan to. We'll see how far we get, how long it takes.
Yes, we will. You never saw this coming, did you, Kane? This is going to be an ongoing thing, so...
Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while.
We are 3.5 hours in. We're still getting tutorial messages, so...
I mean, we're also not like 100%ing this thing.
No, we're just gonna mop up the story, I'd say. I'm interested about the red-haired chick. I don't know how much you know about her. I don't know anything about who that is.
Really don't know anything about it. I know she's in the game.
She's on
All
the
I knew
cover.
is she was in the game, What we saw at the beginning, that she had an outfit of her own, and that she was like your junior. That's all I know.
Interesting. Yeah, I like what I have seen of her so far. Alright, I guess we'll leave it there. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back next week. What's happening tomorrow night, Kane?
I think potentially it's Matt Hardy streaming something. We'll finalize that tomorrow.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm pretty sure Friday I'm gonna wrap up Uncharted 4.
I shall be with you on Uncharted.
Indeed.
And I guess so. The next few weeks will still be Uncharted for a while.
On Friday, yeah.
Because you got you got to finish Uncharted 4, and then you got Lost Legacy still for a while. So.
Indeed, yes. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that, but I'm sure I'll figure something out.
We got plenty of streaming shit going on. Plenty of Snap shit happening. Alright. Alright, can we leave it there? Thanks everybody for watching. See you tomorrow, I guess. And next week, if you only want to watch Persona, whatever. Raid Castellan. Yeah, Matt, if you want to set that up for me, I can't remember how to do it.
It's been so long.
I like what you're doing there, Kane. It's entrancing, enchanting, intoxicating.
Please stand by.